But
How do I click the button?
is everybody ready?
Well, we don't have fear yet.
Give me a second.
No worries. There's a Fia.
Alright, now, why are they
no.
overlapping?
There goes the
There she
Fia.
is. There she goes.
Where did the tab go?
The tab go dark.
That was scary because I saw Fia overlined with Pat, so it was just Miro with Twig's beady little eyes.
Why is there so many pop-ups this time?
Because Roll20's funky weirds.
It updated or something.
It's free. There's that.
Real estate.
Cheer for
It's
real estate.
real estate.
It's 3 real estate. It's free real.
3 real estates?
Yeah.
I'm giving up.
Jones Barbecue and Football.
Tree real estate?
It's tree real estate.
Tree real estate. That's just how it works for Twig's home.
It's just how Twig rolls.
Got
Yep.
all the trees paying rent.
Gosh, shit. God damn, is Twig just like one of them fucking real estate agents? Just for trees?
He is a scummy landlord.
God. Every one of your characters, Pat, just seems to end up in the money business some way or form.
Imagine learning like a summon spell just to make him pay like.
Oh god, no, gotta give Twig the fucking summon tree.
Hey, Mr.
Summon
Elemental,
tree.
I just summoned.
Summon a
Is that right?
treant.
Oh god.
Summon Greater Dryad.
I was just about to say someone's a dryad.
A triad?
A Dryad.
A dryad.
A nature spirit lady.
Is she hot?
She could be very hot.
Probably.
Yeah, very important question.
More often than not, Dryads are very appealing, but they don't like mortals often.
Damn, guess I have to become immortal.
I passed out you there.
You know,
I
I
think
bet.
Twig can be whatever he wants to be.
At this point, yeah.
I don't think Twig is immortal.
Not yet,
Twig
at
does
least.
not.
I mean, have you
Twig
tested
is
it?
not bound by the
to be
laws
fair
of
enough,
the universe.
we haven't killed him yet.
No,
Yeah.
I said a mortal.
A
As in, like, someone like, I don't like mortals like you. I don't think Twig falls under that circumstance.
Twig's a weird breed, you know?
They look
Sounds
at Twig and they're like, what is this thing?
What is this thing?
What is that thing?
Look at this thing.
Look at this thing.
Guy.
It all comes full circle.
It all comes
That's very
together.
neat. How neat is that?
That's
Pretty
a
neat.
neat dude.
This
Neat
I don't
little
know
guy.
what he is, but he's neat.
Coolio dude.
Coolio.
Coolios?
Polio?
Cheerios.
Coolio?
Polio.
Julio?
Julio?
Coolio.
Cheerios.
Cheerio, mate.
Yeah. What are you?
Alright.
Yo, you appropriating my culture?
Yes. Absolutely. It's the way of the Americans.
Should I speak in Should I speak in stereotypical English for the rest of the time?
Oh, shit.
That sounds amazing.
Water bowl.
Is that just your Dragonborn accent?
Just stereotypical.
He's not even
Fuck
acting.
you.
He's a natural.
It's almost as if this is normal for him.
Oh, we're terrible people.
Can't believe
Absolutely, we're American.
Yeah. Alright, so sound off. Is everyone pretty much good to go?
Mhm.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
recording.
Let's do it.
Alright. Fia, you think you're good, or are you getting more snacks?
I'm gonna be munching this whole time, but yeah,
Some
I'm good.
munchies? Alright,
Sounds
then
Got
you
the
Hard Pringles.
munchies.
continue the munchies.
I can eat
And-
my dice.
I mean, don't eat your dice, because then you won't have anything to roll, and I'm not expecting you to shit your dice out on your dice tray.
Don't know what the fuck this little creature is.
What the fuck?
Is there any other way to roll?
You want a guaranteed nat 20, I guess that's what.
That's one of Pat's. That's one of Twig's friends.
God damn, just walks out of the
Shy,
log.
shy,
It
shaloo, shy.
just lives in the log. It just,
Shy, Shalushai.
Well, what the fuck kind of gibberish?
I think Sev just summoned like a fucking cursed demon in your house or some
Yeah,
shit.
that's the name of the GIF.
I love it.
Shy, shy.
Shy, do shy. Shy, do shy.
Gesundheit.
All we just hear is just.
All right. Let's get this going.
Let's get it going.
So, last time, our adventurers explored the Rust Festival, managing to win a good amount of magical items in the process. Arrows were shot, logs were thrown, booze was downed. Aside from the festivities, however, the adventurers had learned of the Mine Raiders, a local gang that has been causing trouble in the Mistspire mines and the township overall. With our adventurers taking an interest in the bounty on the gang's head, for one reason or another, they decide to take up the job. Before the night comes to a close, however, the Mine Raiders made themselves known by attempting to rob Mira for no other reason than simply looking wealthy. Quickly breaking into a scuffle, the bold would-be robbers were swiftly put in their place via being lifted off the ground, smacked with a log, and horrifically stabbed through the neck down to their chest. With one member of the Mine Raiders seeing this and opting to flee, guards approach and begin to start a hunt for the escapee and informing our adventurers that they can pick up their bounty at the guards' barracks in the morning. Now, as dawn of the new day begins, our adventurers start their day. So to all who slept at F&B's pub, write off 2 silver for your room.
I just asked, what was the name of the leader?
Bro,
forgot.
I didn't calculate how much gold I have into
Was it
silver.
like Blizzard?
It's like 10
Uh,
silver to 1 gold.
The big boss dude is Glizzar. The people at the
You know what? I just
At
gave
the-
him 1 gold.
people at the pub is Faris and Banik.
Good friend.
Okay, so 2 gold for the.
2 silver.
Oh, 2 silver, yeah. So.
I just gave him a gold because I can't do math. But,
In ancient medieval times, not being able to do math is probably very common.
I ain't no one of them
Is silver
witches.
SE?
Which is doing witchcraft, knowing your 2 + 2.
What the fuck is
God
that?
The fuck is that?
I don't know, Twig.
I don't know, but it tastes
Whatever
pretty
it is.
fishy.
Good, he's in
No,
character.
that's the fish I fed.
I'm always in character.
That's my secret. Yeah, I'm always in character.
Twig is just Pat.
All right, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you are all in your rooms as of current. You may do as you please.
Is it morning?
Jerk
It is morning. Wait, if you
I'm-
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
is-
Sorry.
Who's next to his room? Who's next to his room?
great question. I'm just gonna say for the shit
Roll
of it,
for initiative.
it's roll what lowest. Okay, yeah. Whoever is
Whoever
higher
rolls
and
lowest.
lower, who's higher and lower than Twig are his neighbors. Go for it.
Wait, no, are we actually gonna do this?
Yeah.
Yes.
19.
Alright, Twig, what'd you roll?
I got
I got
a
a
nine.
16. I got a 16.
Okay.
Wait,
got
are
a
we doing
2.
initiative?
I got a 6.
Yeah, just initiative. And Pat, what's your initiative?
2.
2. Okay, so then
I rolled a
think
19, but I don't know what my. Do I have a plus to initiative?
it's plus
Yeah,
your
it's a
flat roll.
dexterity.
Oh,
It's actually plus your
Oh,
dexterity.
right.
Oh, okay.
So I got a 6.
I thought it was just
Oh,
a
in
flat
that
roll. It
case.
doesn't
I
change
got a
mine.
9.
So then I think the only person like next to them is Vis technically, and some random stranger.
Son of a bitch.
But yeah,
Wait,
that's
no, what? No. On either side, it's me and Gwen.
Just
I'm throwing you under the bus here, Nalad. You're on
perfect.
the other side. And there's thin
Yeah.
I
walls.
think we have a big enough headache anyway.
Yeah.
all right. Well, apparently
You all
I don't
wake
hear
up-
any of this, and I'm
Yeah.
just gonna like kind of walk out of my room and kind of stretch a little bit.
Yeah.
This walks out extremely uncomfortable.
God damn it, Pat! Your goblinness has done this to you.
I don't think we're actually gonna go this route.
Nah, it's not.
Too
not.
bad.
It's not canon if you don't want it to be, but we're having a lull.
Too bad. It is canon. I'll make it canon.
No. It's you see, it sounds like it, but we don't really know
It's
what's
just
going
him.
on inside with the
It's
log.
just him. It's just
Yeah,
him
you
trying to
just
figure out.
hear
how to
some
pronounce
like
It's him
yeah,
polishing the log. It's him polishing the log.
Yeah, you just hear some bangs in the room, whatnot.
polishing
some,
the log. Is that what we're calling it now?
some
Yeah, he's polishing the
slapping
log.
sounds, you know.
He's,
Him and his wife are
he's
having
just
a good
polishing the
time.
log, but it sounds like
Slapping the log.
But
God damn.
I turn to Vis and I'm like, you sleep all right?
I slept fine for those 4 hours. Something's going on in Twig's room. I don't know if you want to listen in on the door. I'm going down.
Just give me a DC for perception.
To discern what made
Just
the
like
noises maybe.
Perception.
I don't know. Just like if I can even
Say
notice them.
let's just say 12. Roll a perception check.
What'd you
I
get?
rolled
Did
a
you get a
nat
20?
one. I rolled
Oh,
a nat
shit.
one.
Oh,
You ain't hear nothing.
I spin something, Aegis. Spin something.
Feeling a little like hungover, you
You're absolutely
yeah, like
nothing.
you're not quite sure if it's like a little bit of a because you drank a lot last night. You know, maybe there's a little bit of leftover ringing or a hangover in your head right now. You're just like some weird slapping noise going on in Twig's room, and it could mean whatever Morgan's imagination could lead it to be.
I
pure is
I
Morgan?
I turned back towards Vis with a similar face.
Yeah, so I'm headed out to meet with that one guy. I forget, was he a dwarf? He was a dwarf. But that one dwarf who got injured by the mind raiders.
You know,
Mind Raider.
Mind raiding.
the mind
I
raiders.
said it on purpose.
Okay, I was
You monster.
I know what I'm saying. I'm making fun of ages. Actually, I'm making fun of my inability to hear correctly.
You got a little water in your ear. All right. I guess
It's sweat from training.
I'll let Vis take care of that, and I'm gonna go talk to the innkeeper.
We're
then.
splitting up the party.
Split the party already.
I would ask that whenever eventually folks go to the barracks to all be together, but before that, feel free to do as you please.
Well, I'm still waking up. I'm gonna go talk to the
Get
innkeepers.
some breakfast.
I've been up for a bit. I only gotta rest 4 hours.
Yo.
Mm.
Funny
Right.
elven person.
a little later. Wait, no, actually, what order do we go with?
You can go in just however you
Oh, okay.
however you deem fit for this.
Okay, I guess following up that event, I'll kind of a little later, stumble out of the room, sweaty, just because Twig was doing his morning training.
Is that
With
what
the
we're
log.
calling it these days?
Yeah. Morning training.
Yeah, there's no other meaning besides use training.
It was just
Yeah, don't worry
morning
about
training.
He's swole for a reason.
Mhm.
Is that
But,
what
Especially the
the
right
log
arm
gives
for
you?
some reason.
Yeah, really. I don't know.
I bet Twig dual wields.
Nah.
In
Twig's
private, he dual
ambidextrous.
wields.
I mean, the
Both
log is
logs.
two-handed.
Both
Log
logs.
But he stumbles out of his room, kind of heads down to the tavern.
Weird liquid dripping down from him.
Just getting out of hand.
Sorry.
Fucking hell.
Man,
Try to
all
get some
that sweat.
breakfast at the tavern.
Mhm.
But yeah, you walk down to the bar area of the tavern. Forrest is already up at the bar, just kind of polishing it. Doesn't do any too grandiose welcome, but he just kind of nods to anyone who walks down.
Yeah. So also probably if Morgan is down there as well, he'd probably go up to her and
Mhm.
well, just a good
Morgan
morning.
shudders as Twig wants stuff.
Yeah, I
You're
say,
like-
good morning, and with a smile
Yeah,
that
I-
seems a little more fake than. It seems a
It's
little
and
forced. It seems a little forced.
Almost
I,
as
like,
forced
can
as
I-
Disney employees.
Can I roll for perception on the smile?
Yeah, that'd be insight.
That'd be insight.
Or
It would
insight,
be
yeah,
insight.
sorry.
Insight against my deception.
And Forrest's insight is a 7. So whether or not do you think that is enough to read that
Ours
is a
just
fake
doesn't
smile?
care.
Yeah.
Just for the
So
fun of it, why not?
yeah, so if you're gonna
Deception.
roll against deception, I guess I'll do it. I rolled a 11.
11. All right.
I got a 17.
Okay, you can tell it's a fake smile, Twig.
Good morning, Mrs. Morgan. What's wrong? Your face? You look a little worried.
I didn't. I'm still a little hungover. Just trying to hold it together.
Really? Okay. Do you want a coffee?
Sure.
All right. This one's on me, Mrs. Morgan.
the voice is just something else.
It's beautiful.
Nog.
Where'd they
Then turns to like the what's the bartender's
Ferris?
name? Ferris.
Forrest.
Yeah.
Forrest.
Yeah.
Forrest. Turns to her. He's like, 3
Him.
coffees, please.
It's a guy.
Or
Yeah,
oh,
Banit
it
is
is.
the woman.
Okay, that's right. Twig does not understand gender.
Twig's above gender.
Twig's above gender.
Only log or human.
Only
Nothing
log.
else.
All right, but
There's
yeah,
nothing more.
3 coffees. All right, that'll be 9 copper.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
And you are served coffee. It's very bitter, but it's coffee.
Mm.
I feel like about this time Gwyn would also
Actually,
wake up
Twig's
and
first
start
time
climbing
drinking
out of his
coffee.
room.
All right.
I'm gonna go on down to the bar and
I'd
just
say
ask for like a small amount of whiskey to fill up the flask.
As you do. So yeah, as
Sorry, not whiskey. I meant to say rum.
rum.
Obviously,
Yeah,
pirate.
clearly.
Yeah, you're a pirate. Play the
So,
part.
For those who have walked out to the bar area, you see the Dragonborn man who was originally slumped over in the corner the night prior.
You hear Biss's voice from afar. It's the drunk fella.
Also, Nylon, it's 1 silver piece for the rum fill.
Okay, I got it. Gwyn's just gonna pretend not to hear it.
You can't hear. I've walked away. I'm not in the
You just shouted the drunk fella.
jokingly. What am I outside?
Yeah, did you go outside right away, or did you go to the bar?
You know what? I hung out at the bar.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Gwyn's just gonna be at the bar filling his flask with the rum.
What's up, Pia?
And what was that
I
for you?
said after Mira's done getting her super sleigh outfit on, she's
Mhm.
also gonna go down and just chillax down there.
All righty.
Mira's
is-
like extremely weirded out by the fact that everyone other than her has the same outfit on.
Ominous.
I mean, Twig has like no
Twig is-
shirt on.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
You know what? Yeah, Twig's a little different. But yeah, there is breakfast being served for those who want to eat, which food's pretty important.
Oh
But
yeah.
most of you'll probably have rations on standby if you don't want to pay for food.
Nah, I gotta support the establishment.
Yeah.
If somebody want to
What's
do
on the
math for
menu
me
for
and
food?
break
Twig just has
118
some like
gold
He was the
down.
rations.
Twig
What?
just has some like bark in his bag. Been eating.
What do you need broken down, Kuzu?
118 gold into a few copper and silver, like enough to
That's
pay
a
for
lot.
things. Listen.
So 1 gold
Listen.
is 100 copper.
You good, Chief?
1
Yeah,
gold
but-
is also 10 silver.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's all metric system. 10, 10, 10.
He's American.
I'm stupid. There's a difference.
I didn't want to say that part.
I don't.
I was
care.
gonna say he's American and dumb, but
Coos, just pay in silver, it'll be easier.
Yeah, just take off a gold piece and give yourself 10 silver piece.
Hold on.
And you can do that as many times as how much silver you want.
Oh my gosh.
what's on the food menu?
So for breakfast there is a cheese omelette, a ham and cheese on rye bread, and I think that's looking at both those I've written down. So I'd say yeah, just like honestly, you could probably tell me anything that you might want. There's a bunch of simple breakfast items here, whether it just be toast, bacon, stuff of the sort.
A nice healthy omelet sounds like a perfect thing for the morning.
Yeah, that'd
Hey,
be
what the fuck is hell? What is that?
That's my
An omelet.
that's my dog's right below the other.
Oh,
You can also see his teeth.
I see his toofs.
His tubes.
Ravenous.
okay.
Yeah. But the omelet is
Oh.
4 copper pieces.
4 copper, perfect.
After
Here, I'll
grabbing
have
the
pancakes.
rum from the bar.
Some
Sorry,
pancakes.
Confier.
No, that's
Yes.
it.
Yeah, I'll say
love
the
pancakes.
pancakes are also 4 copper.
I just get a thing of bread.
2 copper.
Motherfucker, I only have silver. I didn't break it down to copper.
Just
Uh,
take
10
take away
copper
1
is 1
silver. Yeah, just take away 1 silver and give yourself 8 copper.
fucking.
After getting the rum from the bar, Gwen's just gonna sit down at a bench and eat one of the rations.
How many coppers
Gotcha,
and
gotcha.
1 silver?
That's all
I'll
10.
take one ration off.
Okay.
All right, yep. So go ahead and eat a ration, Gwyn, and enjoy your nice morning rum.
What?
Nah, saving that for later.
Ah, yeah, just a little swig every now and then, just a little taste, a sip, you know.
Wait, how much was the
A little
bread?
bit yum.
2
Ooh,
copper.
copper.
Ooh.
It reminds me of the ship.
Gives you the
Mm.
memories.
The ship of memories.
Yes.
The
And
memories of the
Twig, are you
ship.
getting yourself any breakfast?
Twig wants a chocolate chip muffin.
Wait, what?
Chocolate chip muffin.
muffin.
Muffy.
Sure, I'll say Monique has made some muffins. You can have a muffin for 2 copper.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's fucking
Let's
go.
fucking
Muffin.
go.
It's a muffin.
Muffin. Doesn't even eat it, just slams it on the ground. Yeah, muffin.
Just smash it into the
He's
log.
just psyched out of his gourd. Like, oh shit, you guys are great. You have your funny buildings with your funny muffins.
Muffin.
Just
This
for the
ceases
Technology
happens.
is fucking amazing.
This ceases
just for the
happens
sake of
in sleep.
positioning. Just for the sake of positioning, Gwyn's just gonna go back to the table he slumped in the night before.
Go
Gotcha.
back to slumping.
Also, for reference, Twig did not actually throw the muffin. That was just a bit.
Gotcha, cool. You have a perfectly edible muffin that has not been smashed.
Quick accidentally through the log instead.
Oh, it tries to feed half of the muffin to the log.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's got to share the muffin. It's how
Yeah,
it's just fair.
Yes, and Twig is tiny Ben. Big muffin.
Mhm.
Big
But
muffin.
yeah,
can share.
so y'all enjoy your breakfasts and whatever
Mhm.
morning drinks you deem fit. And eventually, when you guys wrap up your food, what do you wish to do?
Nah. I've gotten my bread,
Hmm.
and I leave with my bread. It's not eaten yet. I'm eating it on the
Okay.
way.
You're like the anime schoolgirl on her way on a class and just gotta run out with the toast.
Yeah, except instead of a square thing of bread, it's like a circle bread,
Mhm.
like a roll, you know?
So like Uncrustables.
Nah, like one of them cheddar biscuits.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, we know how it is.
Yeah, Bish, you
where was I
walk
going
out.
with
You're
this?
wanted to head
I'm
towards the
walking-
forge area.
I'm walking towards the forage area. I'm gonna pass by a little stall, and I'm gonna tap 2 times, and then continue on my way.
Okay. So you continue on. Most
Oh,
of
is it
the
still me? No one else want to do anything?
I'll let this roll
so
out.
we'll let this little quick thing roll because it's just a couple of
Awesome.
questions I think you wanted. So yeah, you your taps, you walk along, you see that there's still some of the festivities kind of being put away, but most of the
I'm
thoroughfare
saying
and
hi to folks as I walk
yeah,
by.
those things are being put away at this point, and some cleaning the messes. There's some every now and then you actually see a totally passed out drunkard on a bench. You're like, ha, they didn't make it home.
That reminds me of a
That
certain Dragonborn.
I see this buff, like not buff, but like big hooded fella just like slumped up against a tree. I laugh and be like, that reminds me of that dragon fella. I never asked his name. I'll do that later. Keep walking.
But yeah, you walk on to
Forge,
the forge area, and
Lovely.
the dwarf that you had met before running the stall is actually in the middle of opening it up.
Awesome. What was his name?
You never got his name.
Oh. Whoops. I walk up and I say, "Hey, you're the dwarf from yesterday before all that stuff happened, right?"
Aye, that'd be me. And you're that elf from yesterday. My name's
Yeah.
Dolcum.
Dolcum. Awesome. How do you spell your name?
I'll type it out.
Awesome. Hi, Dolcum. My name is Vis. I'm back here to talk to that guy who got injured.
Oh, I don't know why that just pulled up a whole extra thing, but there you go. Dolcum.
Sorry, Dolcum. My DM is struggling to type out
Yeah,
your
no.
name.
What's a DM?
100-yard stare.
So yeah, nah. I think I remember you talking about that. He should be here any minute now. Like I said, I don't want him to come into work with the injury, but he's just stubborn enough to do it anyway. And you can tell his brow kind of furrows in kind of frustration. And without having to wait for too much longer, you do see a man in a sling approaching down the roadway.
I wait for him to get closer.
Uh,
I don't know if this has been pointed out, guys. I have a little like hooded scarf thing.
yeah, like a little
That's just
poncho thing. Yeah.
yeah, a little poncho thing with the hood up and a scarf like wrapped around like my neck and mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just there. I'm just kind
Style.
of like carefully like holding the scarf,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
looking at it
Words.
Memorably,
yeah, that's the
Nostalgically.
word. It's not the
nostalgic's a better word. Right?
Nostalgic's a good word. Anyway,
Nostalgically.
Just
like it's from my past.
Nostalgically.
Like
you
it's
having
from
a,
my
you having a
past.
stroke. All right, but yeah, the man eventually approaches Dolcum, and Dolcum immediately speaks up. I told you didn't have to come in today. And the other man, who is not a dwarf, they are actually a half-orc gentleman, speaks up. I can't just sit at home. Even if I can't go to the mines, I'm gonna do something here. And you are more than welcome to.
What are you gonna do here? Your arms in a sling. You gonna one hand a hammer?
He kind of like grunts to himself. He's like, organize
I
the
listen,
stock or something like it.
listen, buddy. What's your name? I don't know if
Urad.
your name is Urad.
Urad.
The orc fella.
Yeah.
I hate that. That's what I was typing. Awesome. I'm like, all right, Urad. I might not be one of them forge makers. The blacksmith. That's what they're called. I might not be a blacksmith, but I'm pretty sure it takes more than one arm to
Dolcum goes,
forge.
she's right, you know.
And as someone who's been around and worked in a team and been injured before, the best thing for injuries are to rest, especially before going back to work, because then you could hurt yourself more, or just be a liability for your comrades.
Roll a persuasion check.
Just a D20.
D20 plus your charisma plus if you have a proficiency in it percent. I
None
do
of
not
those
know what-
matter. I got a D20.
Cool.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, you got not 20?
Nice.
I got a nat
Damn.
20.
You changed this man's worldview.
But
he kind of
okay, and
he kind of slumps a bit and is like, he kind of like seems a little defeated, and you can tell like
Urad,
he's
listen,
trying
listen.
to do something to
Yeah.
distract himself.
Urad, listen. I know what you're trying to do. It's all great, but we don't want to accidentally cause more injuries for your comrades or yourself. That would just be pointless in the long scheme of things. I'm sure there's like, what can you do? Man, the cash register, the money handler.
Kind of shrugs like, could work the front desk.
Yeah.
Can't do much, but and it kind of turns to Dolcum. Can I run the front desk tonight? Like I need to do something.
Come on, Dolcom.
And
Let the guy help out a
yeah,
bit.
it's like,
Why
Why are you
is
Eldritch
that-
blasting?
Eldritch blast!
What is happening? What is happening in the tavern?
Let the
I
guy.
Eldritch Blast the Forge Worker.
Anarchy!
Ravish spins around, stabs
War breaks out instantly.
Gwyn in the neck, and in Draconic says, "You blasted your last Eldritch."
Alright,
How do I
but
open
yeah,
the information on this?
yeah, Dolcum,
Oh, got it, don't worry.
I'll let you work the front desk with somebody today, but you're not moving anything heavy. You hear? If I see you moving anything, we're gonna have a problem. And
don't.
they can
Or
set up how their day is gonna go. But
anyways,
Dolcum also
Urad,
speaks up and says,
oh,
yeah, Dolcum speaks up and said, and Urad, this woman here actually had a couple of questions for you regarding, and kind of points to his sling.
yeah,
It's like,
Urad, I'm here to like, what happened? I heard it was like the I was gonna call them mind flayers. I heard it was the mind raiders that messed you up a bit. I encountered a few of them last night, actually.
Hope you sent them flying, them fucking bastards.
One was thrown into a wall, I believe, and I stabbed the other and killed him. A third ran away.
Good. There. He kind of like he was enthralled with the story about one being thrown and the other one being stabbed, and hearing one got away. He's like, damn it.
Yeah,
Well,
don't worry. I'm asking because I wanna get this handled.
well,
I'll take care of them myself, or ask a few people I've met.
yeah, you'll definitely need some help. There's just groups upon groups of them.
Cool.
Whenever we were down in the mines the other day, they took over like an entire subsection deeper down in the mines, and that's just so happened to be where I was at the moment. We were able to get out, but one of them got me good on the arm. Nicked one in the back of the leg with my pickaxe, but I don't think he went down.
It's all good. It's all good. What exactly did they like hit you with? Magic?
Nah,
Unarmed
most of them just seem to
combat?
have different types of blades, just standard scimitars, short swords, one dude with a long sword. Uh,
Okay.
Pretty standard. Like our equipment isn't too grandiose, but well, we're just down there with picks. Like we're not fighters. We're not there to defend the mines. That's supposed to be the guards' job, and they're not even there as often as they should be.
I see. I'll put in a word about that when I go to the barracks later. But
It'd be
you
appreciated.
got yeah, of course. Gotta help out people that are keeping us get weapons. That didn't make sense.
Think I get the
Sorry.
gist.
Common language speaking isn't my first. My first languages are Draconic.
Oh, all right. Well, with regards to I guess like if you're handling this, if it ever comes to the point where you need to know where they are in the mines, I could probably draw you up a map, but
A map would be like perfect. Just any kind of information you got.
alright. I just like looks to his like one good hand. Good thing I'm still right-handed.
Awesome.
His left hand is in the sling. Or his left arm rather is in the sling. I'll
Oh,
try
God.
and get something rudimentary made up for you.
Hold on,
So I guess
Pat. Why did you send me a video of your pissing?
wait, what?
What?
Wait, who's pissing?
Who's pissing?
It's-
I opened like Instagram for a second and I just get that and like the reels.
Perfect.
I think around about this point, Gwyn would probably show up at the forge as well.
Okay. So-
Okay.
Looking for
Man.
As you're talking at the forge,
crossbow
the
bolts.
crossbow bolts. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You walk in through the front door and there is actually like shelving for different types of weaponry. And there is crossbow bolts for sale.
Perfect.
Hey, is
I'll
that-
probably just
is
go
that,
up to the man and say.
Alcoholic. I know
I just
you. I
go up.
saw you passed out at the bar yesterday. What's your name, fella?
More way to introduce yourself. Hello.
Hey, it's either that or we meet on the battlefield with my short sword against your throat.
I
For a second,
appreciate
I
that.
thought
That's a
you were
strong
about to say
opening.
dick.
What?
Was that Mira?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Mira,
I heard something
I
yeah,
think I heard it.
I thought Kuzi was about to say, meet you on the battlefield with my dick. And I was like, what?
Damn.
That's a
I
twig
was gonna
quote.
say daggers, but then I was like, nah,
Damn.
we got the short sword.
Warfare be different these days.
But
Wait,
yes,
what did this say?
so what is your name, my friend?
My name is Gwyn.
Hi,
Did
Gwen.
you say you saw me last night?
Yeah, passed out in a corner of Forrest's place.
Ooh,
Uh,
hold on. Sorry. While this is going on, Aegis, I imagine
Yeah.
Morgan's probably helping take down some of the festivities.
Sure.
Just eats a rock at Morgan.
Yeah, you help. You help deconstruct some stalls and stands that are still up in the main roadway. This way you can clear the space for carts and stuff like that.
just helping take down stuff.
Yeah.
If you say you seen me last night, do you happen to know how I ended up in the room?
Yeah, that human that was at the bar this morning. Her name's Morgan. Me and her have been around here for a few weeks now. Boris asked, wait, no, Barik. Is that her name? I don't remember
That's
her
Varus.
name.
Varus? What is it?
What's her name?
Banik.
Banique.
Banik.
Oh fuck, we were way wrong.
Yeah, we were. Banique asked Morgan to carry you upstairs, so she did.
Oh well, if you see her again, tell her that I'm thankful.
Yeah, she's just over there actually. You see the one in armor down there?
Yep. Points down the way. There's a woman holding over like 2 large planks of wood over
The
her shoulder.
massive
walking away.
human. You can't miss her. She's almost your height. She might be taller than you. I don't know.
How tall are you, Vis? Or sorry,
I'm taller than
Gwen?
Morgan.
I'm 5'2".
Gwyn's, I think Gwyn's about 6'4", 6'5".
Oh,
Okay,
okay. Because Morgan is exactly 6 foot.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So just
I don't know.
slightly taller.
All y'all tall beings look the same to me.
Imagine
Hey, just how do you spell Banique again? I want to actually get at my notes.
Sure. It'll be in the roll 20.
Ah, okay. I was 1 letter off.
But anyway, yeah, I should. When I'm done here, I'll probably go over and say hello and say thank you. So I'll probably just speak to whoever's running the forge. What's his name? I forgot. Is it Dolcom?
Dolken is the dwarf man, and there's a
I'll-
half-orc gentleman running the front desk at the moment.
I'll ask him if he can buy 20 crossbow bolts.
20 crossbow bolts. As I look up how much those are worth, because I did not write that down, even though I built out what pricings for other things are.
As this is happening, he just takes out Gwyn's flask of rum, starts drinking it.
Oh, you're gonna have to sleight of hand that.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to
gotta,
sleight of hand to that.
I already took it.
they
Do you want a sleight of hand versus
You
perception?
still have to sleight of hand to
Yep.
snatch it away.
Alright, I got a 6. That's not doing nothing. Never mind.
perception to
Ooh.
notice.
I
Granted,
dropped
that's
my
probably
dice.
already above your
Miles away.
passive perception.
Wait, hold on. What do I
Yeah.
what do I add to sleight? Where's sleight of hand?
Your
Uh,
Oh wait, I
dex.
had 5. That's 11.
My passive perception is 13.
You notice it.
Yeah, so you notice it.
I'm just gonna, the same as yesterday, I'm just gonna turn around and grab the hand before she can grab the flask.
As you do this, she whips around you on your shoulders.
just sitting on your shoulder, like a Yoda.
Shoulders. Like Yoda.
Yeah, I'm
Anyway, with regards to your crossbow inquiry, Gwyn, it is actually 1 gold piece per crossbow bolt.
Fuck off, really?
Yeah, I just looked it up. Apparently, they're
Wait,
expensive.
how much is
Jesus
it?
Christ.
It's 1 gold piece per crossbow bolt.
Jesus.
Holy
Oh, hold on. Let me
shit.
see. Let me look at this breakdown because this says 20
Is that
here.
right?
Please tell me that's a gold piece for the 20. Hold on. Adventuring gear.
That seems like a lot.
That's it, does right? I know crossbow bolts are probably more expensive than a standard arrow, but okay, thank God, that's actually batches of 20. So yeah, it's a singular gold piece
Okay,
for
I'll
20
take one
crossbow
batch of
bolts.
20 then. Yeah,
Christ.
I'll take 1 gold off.
Yeah. So you now have 20 additional crossbow bolts.
Holy
it.
shit! I'm not reading all of that. I found something that you all can like. You all
Oh,
can look at
Christ.
that later.
Link?
Oh. Oh my God.
I don't know what I just found. I'm not reading all of that
I
tonight.
don't want to open that.
Loads it up anyway.
Gold.
Oh God, it's even taking a while
That's
to
a
load.
lot of-
Additional cost
things
plus
I don't know.
40,000 gold. Oh my god.
Yeah, homebrew time.
Good lordy Lou. Oh my
Anyway.
God, what the fuck? All right, anyway, yeah. So yeah, you purchased your crossbow bolts. Yeah,
yeah,
you
after
stopped the
buying the
funny elf
crossbow
lady
bolts.
from taking your flask,
She's now on your shoulders.
who's now on your shoulders, like Yoda.
Uh, I don't know how to respond to that. I'm just
You're not
gonna
my.
tilt my head upwards and look at her and say, "What are you doing?"
He leans down and whispers in Draconic in your ear. I could have killed
In
you, but I
Draconic.
haven't yet. Yeah, Visnos Draconic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gwyn is impressed by this. I'm just gonna, in Draconic, I'm just gonna say back, I like you.
Hey, Aegis?
What's up?
Uh, did you wait? I just realized I only have placeholders for my languages. I was gonna check if I know Draconic as well, but it just says language, second language, language, third language from my character sheet.
Because I think you never picked them out.
Well, I do have them now. One of them
Okay.
is actually Draconic.
Hell yeah. Because
Why
I remember
does
I
everyone
put
know
that
Draconic?
I
What
put
the
that as a
fuck?
placeholder because you said you were still thinking about which languages you wanted to know, so I just filled them in as such. But yeah,
Fair enough.
Look,
All right, I'll fill them
Gwyn,
out.
don't worry why Vis knows Draconic. You'll find out at some point.
Fuck around and find out.
Right, okay.
fuck around and
Anyway,
find
I'm
out.
just gonna,
I will fuck
I'm just gonna look
around.
up at this and say, I'm impressed. I like you.
Vis says, good, because I like hanging around Dragonborns. They make me feel remotely comfortable.
I'm just gonna gently put this down from my neck, and then ask
Like
her
a
where her
little.
friend is.
Vis accepts and does not decide to triangle choke you.
Triangle. I've not even heard of that. That's...
Yeah, I'll show you.
But
I
yeah,
have an
Please
idea.
don't.
yeah. You set
Anyway,
down
yeah.
you set down the funny drow lady.
This is a
Yeah,
triangle
if you can
choke.
ask her where she said her friend was.
Oh, Morgan's down helping out with the
Yeah, she's around.
festivities.
I'm around.
She's around.
I'm gonna head off down towards Morgan.
She's probably
Just
the
look for
most
just look for
drunk.
yeah, just look for like the most buff lady among the crowd.
The buff lady, she probably
Who,
has
like,
like
stands ahead above a
four
lot of other
beers in
people.
hand.
Nah, I'm helping out.
Too early for
beers,
that, right?
Beers are for the end of the day.
She hasn't earned it yet.
Mm-hmm.
She's a tall, buff human.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just say actually to go ahead and look for them. Make a perception check, Gwyn. See how quickly you
hope-
can find them.
I'll help Gwen out and also roll perception.
Oh,
Or
fucking
Gwen can roll.
nat
Yeah, I guess
one.
that roll. Oh.
I got a 17. I point and go, do you see her over there?
Yeah, you find her. With a 17, you definitely find her. You can point her out to Gwyn.
Yeah,
Point
Gwen's
her
just
out to
fucking looking in circles, like, what the fuck?
Gwen's looking the opposite direction into the shop still.
Shit, Gwyn's
Gwyn,
Zorro now.
Gwyn just looks at his flask like, what the
Gwyn
fuck
is
did that
Zorro.
dwarf give me?
Shit, what's in that rum?
But yeah, I'm gonna head towards Morgan.
Alrighty. You walk forward. There's people still disassembling some of these extra stands and stageways, and you see Morgan hauling away some different planks of wood.
And over her shoulders.
Gwen actually hasn't put me down yet, so it's just
You're just going full Yoda.
no. I'm just being held by like
You're just like
the
a little
armpits.
parrot on the side of his shoulder.
Hold on. Where is it?
I love little goblin Vis so much.
No, you see, I like to imagine that he's holding you like a cat, and you're just like sprawled out.
Yeah, it's just by my armpits, and I'm just kind of just like accepting it, just like John,
wiggling your
keep
toes.
going. Yeah, wiggling my toes with one arm pointing towards where
Pointing,
Morgan is.
yeah.
Alright, but yeah, you
Welcome.
find Morgan.
Welcome
Okay.
to Vis Maps.
Yeah.
Keep going forward.
This
Keep going forwards.
the small purple person has just told me that you helped me last night and took me to the room. I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. You
Hi, Morgan.
you looked pretty passed out, so I figured I might as well like get you somewhere safe.
Well, thank you very much. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna put,
and
I'm just gonna put
don't worry
this
about
down
it. I
in front of
I paid
Morgan.
you off for your night, so you should be all good.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
I should actually account for that. Aegis, how much is it a night?
It's 2 silver for a single room.
2 silver? Alright, cool, I've counted. Alright. But yeah, what are you up to these days?
Well, I was before being taken to my room. I was just drowning my sorrows. But after that, I ended
What
up.
are you depressed?
I'm a ex-sea captain, so being
I call
depressed
Wow.
you
is part of the
Captain
job.
Gwen.
Captain Gwyn.
Captain Gwen. I like the ring of
Oh
that.
yeah. After I woke up, after you'd taken me to the room, I'd gone to the festival. I had a look around and found out there was a an issue with some sort of mine raiders.
Enunciations of bitch.
You
Oh, did
usually
you run
like,
into one too?
Yeah, we ran into these
yeah.
weird mind flayers on a ship. They put weird parasites in our eyes.
Sudden
I have a
Baldur's Gate.
tadpole in my brain.
Suddenly we have like Spidey sense
God,
and we
if
all like
I was
back to
less
pain.
creative, I would have just done the Baldur's Gate start. But
Yeah, one of them tried to rob me, but I managed to catch them, and someone informed me
Ah.
that they were part of the gang of the mine raiders. So I'm heading off to
Excuse
look
me.
into this issue for the
Ah,
car.
how convenient. After we're all cleaned up here, we're gonna go check that out as well.
To the mine raiders.
Yep.
Well, how many of you? How many people have you got with you?
Well, there's
Use an
me.
extra, I could join
I'm
you.
There's
still
this.
here.
Yeah.
The small woman, like 4 foot down from me.
This swears at you in Draconic.
the Draconics curse
Oh,
words.
and I can understand it too.
Yeah.
I just kind of look at you and just like, whoa, that's so strong.
I just swear back
I
equally.
feel. Would Vis know that? Would they know both? Considering how long Morgan and Vis knew each other, would at some point they know that they both speak Draconic?
That's up to you both.
It could have
Up to
come
you,
up in
Steph.
conversation, I
I
guess.
don't know.
I will tell you, this will. You know how some people like mumble under their breath, or if you know multiple languages.
Like curse
you-
in our language.
Yeah, that this because she grew up with a Dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
Draconic is just like her go-to language. So
Gotcha.
when they've met, she's probably like said like shit in Draconic before, or said something in Draconic to herself.
So if say like a week we've known each other at least, uh, I'm sure it's not a surprise. So it's more of just looking at you like, whoa, that was strong. Hello.
Random approaches.
Player 6 has entered the game.
NPC.
But while this is all going on, Twig is
Mhm.
probably off talking to
Masturbating
his
again.
nature. Round 2, let's go.
All right. Yeah, go on,
Slapping the
Twig.
log as
Where'd
it
you
were.
want it to go?
But he's probably off
there we go.
heading towards the nature folk, whatever they're called.
The herbalist.
Yeah, that's the word.
Sure.
Nature folk.
The Dryads.
It's right.
Yeah. All right, but anyway, while Gwyn, Morgan, and Vis are being acquainted, Twig, we're gonna shift to you for a second,
Alright.
and you are walking down you're not walking down the roadside with your log in tow, going towards the direction that somebody pointed out to you where the herbalist was, which was towards the northern end of the town.
Okay.
And you eventually find your way starts becoming like less thick with housings and other buildings and kind of more spread out spacings of like smaller farmlands and stuff like that. And you do eventually find the building that was pointed out to you.
Okay. So, kind of barge my way in with a log.
You enter as ceremoniously as a twig does. And do you actually like barge the door down?
No, I'd say like
Okay.
this time it's just normal. He's got
Okay.
business to take care of. He can't be.
Yeah, you gotta be.
barging in with
This
a-
is formal twig. This is formal twig.
Yeah, it's kind
I was with a little like grass tie on.
I could vibe with that. Anyway, so yeah, you walk in through the front door, and there is seemingly no one at the front desk, but you hear "Hello."
He kind of looks around. Doesn't really see anyone quite yet. Just voice like,
Who is it?
I'm Twig. I had a question about my trees.
You see like two little hands pop up from behind the desk and prop themselves up, and it is a very small, old gnomish woman.
Oh, I thought you were about to say it was a child.
Nope, it is not a child. It is just a child-sized adult.
Twig hates children.
You know, it is a Jesus. You know,
Twig
it is a
decapitates
Jesus.
a child.
very small,
He
elderly
hates
gnomish
children because they're the
woman.
same height as him.
They always mock him.
Because I get bigger than him.
Oh, them mean human children in their teenage years always poke fun at.
They always bullied me.
But yeah, you walk up and there's an elderly gnomish woman who pops her head up on top of the front desk area. What was your
Hello.
question? What you
Hello, Mrs. Lady. My trees, they my trees are dying, I think.
what do you mean you think? What's happening to them?
I don't know. They just kind of one day, like, they just kind of fall over one day, and it's happening a lot more frequently. I don't know what's going on.
Hmm. You wouldn't happen to have any foliage or anything from there, would you?
I brought some wood from my favorite trees. Brings out like a little satchel with like some like wood chips and whatnot in them,
Mm-hmm.
and
She kind of
hands
like
it over.
she's very like quick with her movements, so she like kind of snatches it from your hands.
Twig would probably be startled and kind of like jump
It's
a
like, ah!
little.
She kind of opens up the little satchel, pulls out like what's the actual tool called? I actually don't know what the tool is called, but there is something in D&D called an herbalist kit. So she pulls out some funny tools, and you see her fingertips begin to glow as different types of like arcane ribbons start kind of flowing around her fingers, and it is thrust into the wood chips, and she seems to be trying to study something. It's like, you have to roll for her. Okay. Well,
Okay.
Was a neutral, okay?
yeah, it was a very neutral roll. It's like,
What are you, a villager?
Well, say they're falling over, and she kind of like sets it down and immediately, like slides over to a different bookshelf, and you realize she was sitting on what looks to be a like a chair on wheels, and she slides all the way over to the other side of the room, and she starts picking at some books, and she's like, well, falling over. Said they're all doing it now, or just picking up in frequency?
And the north part of my forest is all falling over. They
Yes.
were standing before.
In the southern.
I don't think trees are supposed to fall over, Mrs. Lady.
Well, not after a significant amount of years, and and she slides back over towards the chips, and once again seems to be looking at something, and she starts running one of the chip or some of the chips through like a mortar and pestle, kind of fining them down, and she starts putting them into different vials,
Okay.
and seems to start putting in a bunch of weird like solvents, liquids, stuff like that. Kind of looks like water, but maybe not. And she starts to try and determine a type of what this is. The vial detonates.
Oh shit.
What?
She rolled a nat one. So the vial
I'm sorry,
detonates.
what?
Oh,
So you
The
see the
vial
glass
of
vial in her
what
hand with
detonates?
the solvent and the chips. All of a sudden starts glowing, and it turns into a deep, dark greenish color before the glass shatters and bursts in her hands.
oh,
Oh no.
oh no.
She takes 3 damage.
Oh jeez.
Ow.
So like
She's just dead.
you hear in a gnomish language, As she like waves her
And
hand
that's
off.
where Twig learned how to swear.
Yeah, Twig learned his first swear word.
What does that mean, Mrs. Lady? Just anyway.
Mrs.
It reminds
Lady.
me of like the who taught Blink the fuck word.
Who taught Twig the fuck word?
The fuck word.
All right. Okay, that was not supposed to happen. Why is this volatile? And she once again like slides back over towards another book and like, well, that's not supposed to explode. And she kind of looks at you with a very jittery head. And and she then starts kind of drawing like in the air as you see like this glyph appear in front of her. And once again gets cast on the remaining chips. And you see her eyes kind of narrow in confusion. It's like, okay. Well, it is a disease, but it's not a natural one. This is more akin to a curse than a natural occurring disease of the woods.
Why would curse? Why would anyone want to curse my woods? Twig didn't do anything wrong. Just protect her.
Well, I can't tell for certain what anyone's motives would be, but I'll see if I can figure out the nature of this.
Well,
This is already a sin to exist.
the squirrels always hated me. I don't know, maybe it's them.
Kind of like glances up from you, glances up to you. It's like, anything in particular about the squirrels, or are they just normal squirrels?
No, they just always say mean things to me.
Huh. Anyway.
Huh.
Like, I'm just gonna start making her voice the
She's like
Minecraft
villager.
villager voice. Huh.
Yeah, so I
She got a big nose.
Yeah, she got a schnauzer.
She a witch from Minecraft.
Although I've been seeing less of them around, so maybe they're plotting.
Well, when it's a curse on a stretch of woods, a forest, or any sort of wild environment, it's generally considered that a blight is at work. And I would like Twig to make a history check to see if he knows what a blight is.
Okay. A 20.
Fuck, alright, shit.
Twig
Twig,
knows the
you
shit.
Twig, you know what a blight is. These things are like the inverse of druids and seek to basically erode life.
Okay.
And she is theorizing that a blight could be at work near your woods.
Okay.
If this really is anything that could be done by a blight, then I need to start writing some letters. Those shouldn't be allowed to wander for too long, lest, well, the landscape becomes totally barren.
Well,
Could be
what's
seeing
a
some
letter?
severe. What? It's like you can tell the woman is trying in all respects to be like professional, but is caught off guard by your variety of knowledge. I'll say in the nicest way possible.
You
It's a
see,
means in which I can communicate with others.
Oh,
But if it is not handled somewhat soon, you could be seeing your woods turn into a desert quicker than it should ever naturally happen.
what?
You know what a desert is, yes?
It's got lots of sand and no trees.
Yeah, it's about right.
Twig starts tearing up.
The log consoles you.
No trees means no logs, and no
Log
logs means no
consoles you.
twig.
This man with an 8-pack just weeped over trees.
Yep.
Doesn't know what a doesn't know what a letter is. Flies over trees. What a Chad.
Oh, just wait
What
until he figures
bad.
out where the letters come from.
I
Yeah.
was just about to say that way.
Yeah. He doesn't know.
He doesn't
It's
know
gonna be
where
a
letters
tough day
or
for
how letters are
Twig.
made.
Anyway.
First the lumberjacks try to hurt Twig's woods, and now someone's casting it away.
Yeah, Jack will do that.
Twig reminds me of Radagast the Brown, but like stupid as fuck.
Alright, well, I am going to see whom I can communicate with. If you don't mind stopping back with me in a few days, I'll see if I can discern anything else about this, but letter-wise communications, this could take well over a couple of days to a few weeks.
Well, me and I met some friends yesterday, and they seem pretty nice, and we're going on a trip, so I might not be back for a little while.
That sounds fantastic.
All right, Mrs. Lady, thank you. Mrs. Lady.
Mrs. Lady.
Mrs. Levy.
I never asked her name.
Yep. She's actually going to speak. Go ahead. Let's double check her name. My name is Fold Noah Boldtop, mister. Which I will also type out because her name is
That's
weird.
a mouthful.
Fold Noah
Holy
Boldtop.
shit.
Okay, Mr.
Mrs.
For Mrs. For Gerbold. Bye bye.
You walk out her
Mrs.
front door.
Furbold.
Mrs. Furble. So yeah,
he rushes
so Twig-
out like all happily, like it's just log on a bunch of stuff.
Yep. So yeah, you walk out, and where do you go back to? Just are you amongst the town? Are you looking for your comrades, or?
Yeah, I'd probably wander through the town somehow, meet up with the other shenanigans going on.
Oh yeah.
Eventually.
All right. So I'll say over the course of time. Also, I guess Mira, is there anything in particular you wish to do in the morning, or are you going to meet up with the rest of the group?
Probably just meet up.
So you find both Twig and Mira. You do find the other three Draconic-speaking individuals in the center of town. Morgan's still helping. Yeah, Morgan's still helping put some stuff away. Whether or not Gwen and Vis are also helping putting stuff away is up to them.
Gwen and Viz are just
I
like
just-
chit chatting.
Yeah, Gwen's just leaning on the side watching and chatting.
I imagine they're just lying on planks of wood as other people carry them away.
Morgan can
Like
carry them on her
absolute,
own.
like absolute assholes. Anyway.
Yeah, Morgan just carrying them
Yep.
just over her shoulder.
Right. But as you guys are meeting up, and as you three see Mira and Twig approach, you see a individual walking through the streets, like waving like a paper in the air, like extra, extra. Basically, seeming to be the morning newspaper.
I'll walk up to the guy and I go, "What you got there, bud?"
They won silver for a paper, miss.
Sure. I flip him the silver.
Catches it, and he gives you the Mythspire newspaper, which I will now allow you to have
Awesome.
access to.
Yes, give me the paper.
And whoever you share it with, I will also share it with them.
I shall read it
Hold on,
aloud.
what? You have a whole newspaper?
There's-
I made up a mini newspaper, yes. So if you check your
Oh my
journal, there
God.
should be something called the Mythspire newspaper, if I did this right.
Where the fuck's the journal?
Third tab. It looks like a newspaper.
I don't see anything.
I don't
Let me
see.
see here. It should only be for Kuzu at the moment.
I just see me.
Oh, okay, I have to add it to the
Oh,
I have
wait,
to add it to
I-
your journal. I have to make it access, and I have to give it to your journal. So now, do you see it?
Excellent. I do. Okay.
And just for the sake of ease, do you all want this newspaper, seeing as at least one of you bought it? Just so you can read along as Kuzu
Yeah.
reads it off.
As I'm
I
reading
assume
it,
I'm
Yeah,
reading
everyone's
bits unless you
looking
bought
around
it,
me.
so.
Now the question is, can Twig read? Do
You
know
have
enough
an
Oh,
to-
intelligence.
good boy.
You have an intelligence of what?
Something.
He rolled some pretty good. He's got
13.
actually decent intelligence.
You can read. You need a
Twig
an
has more
intelligence.
intelligence than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled
You
a pretty
need an
good roll,
intelligence score
and
of
I let him
8 or
have it.
higher to read.
Oh damn! So he doesn't know what a letter is, but he can fucking read.
Yeah, you all have access to
Alright,
the
Twig,
Mythspire
this is the
newspaper.
letter.
Yeah, he just doesn't know what a letter is made of.
Like you're just like looking at Twig, expecting him to be dumb, and like, do you know what this letter is, Twig? And he
Puts
just
on a
like,
monocle.
Hey Twig, do you know why it's called the newspaper?
why yes, because in 1984, back before the Draconic
This
invasion,
looks over all just like big-eyed and confused as Twig speaks with like a professional voice.
Twig's got an education.
Yeah,
from the trees.
he's educated.
This hands Twig the paper, so Twig has to read it now. In that voice, man.
Is everyone able to see the Mythspire newspaper?
Yeah, I have it.
I
Yeah,
don't think I can. No, I don't know.
He's not smart.
Oh wait, no,
enough.
I see it now. I see it
Okay, cool. I'm just making sure. Like, this is the first time I've ever programmed a handout sheet, so it's like, I hope this works.
now. I was looking in the wrong area.
This
Guys,
hands Twig
it's
the
us,
paper.
it's us.
Wait,
50 gold dead, 100 alive. Interesting.
That's me who got robbed. Or
That's
overwhelmed.
it, you, Mira.
Yay.
Oh, hello, new person.
Oh,
Sup?
Suddenly, this is. Wait, how tall is Mira?
like 5'6". So she's
No.
on like
yeah, look. Just listen to it this way, Nylon. This would be the shortest if Pat didn't pick a gnome.
Yeah.
yeah, this is really short for
So I assume Mira just suddenly runs up and starts looking at the newspaper. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
yeah, I mean she saw him like being drunk, so she just like
Ev-
assumed.
Everyone saw the drunk Gwyn.
Everyone
Yeah.
saw him drunk.
Yeah,
drunk
alright.
I'm the one
She's
who
just
put
kind
him.
of like
I'm the one who
trying
tucked him into bed.
make
But yeah-
made sure he was
But yeah, this
Quit drinking
newspaper is
from his
here.
flask.
Newspaper is here for y'all's information. If you do want to read it aloud to go down the line, you're more than welcome to. But here is today's newspaper.
Take it away, Twig.
Narrate
Oh
They-
god, no.
11th day of Tammuz moon. Drama at the festival. Blood flew at the Rust Festival last night as the band of ruffians known as the Mine Raiders found themselves crossing blades with some resilient festival goers. An eyewitness at the scene had this to say. Witness.
Wait, hold on.
Horribly true. I saw them try and steal the bag of the elven lass. Thankfully, they seemed to have some good help with her.
Interviewer. Well, that's wonderful to hear indeed. Do you see the entire scuffle?
Oh, no. I turned and legged it once I saw the fight picking up. Last thing I remember seeing was a gnomish man flying through the air. Can you believe that?
No,
Believe
can't
that.
say I do. You sure you didn't have too much to drink, miss?
Oh, I know what I saw. Either way, guards were saying everything was under control, so I hope no one got hurt.
This smile's
Alright.
knowing someone definitely got hurt.
If
This
I
smile's
could
knowing.
clap right now, I would.
Yeah, Vis knows very well that
Someone
somebody got very hurt.
Definitely got hurt.
Somebody definitely got hurt.
just a little
Yeah.
bit.
They have a
That
flesh wound.
autopsy of him is going to be crazy.
But yeah, there is still technically more to the newspaper. But if you want
I don't know if we wanna
it
go through all that.
Oh, that keeps going. I
to,
didn't
yeah,
realize
this,
how
this
long
is
that
a
was.
long newspaper. Like this is a long newspaper meant for y'all's information. But if you want to do the narration, this might take a bit.
I mean,
I
for
think
time,
we're
how we
okay.
feeling?
I think we're okay.
Yeah, but it is
We'll
there
just
for
kinda
y'all's
read as we go.
information stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we read it. It's all good.
Yeah, we just got our we got our cameo.
This is-
Yeah, you got your
This
cameo.
is-
You got the headline read.
This perks up as she reads the bounties.
Yes.
Bounty.
Gwyn puts his fist head out of the way and looks at the bounty number.
This kicks Gwyn in the balls.
For fuck's
Whoa.
sake.
Damn, that's fucked up. It's like,
Roll
no, this
to
is my
hit,
paper.
bitch.
I bought it. I get to read it.
You want me to roll to hit? All right.
Slayer.
All right, I
Yes,
got a
yeah,
17. So how you feeling, Gwyn?
No, my AC is 12, so.
Can
And
your
yes, you
legs
read
even
that.
reach up that high?
This
I like
is
to
She's-
imagine.
she's
I like to
dexterous.
imagine as. Wait, hold on. Twig had the paper.
More,
Mhm.
Okay.
Vis
I read it.
purchased it, but Twig read it.
Okay. From
Remember, 50 gold pieces dead, 100 gold pieces alive for purposes of questioning. Applicable only if the captured raider gives useful information. Well, that's BS. Lazar of the Mine Raiders, dead or alive, 1,500 gold pieces. All right, guys, we're going off to find Lazar.
Oh boy.
Gwyn probably turns to Morgan and just says, "Well, I owe you for putting me up last night, so if you need help, I can join you."
All right, we'll gladly take it.
As long as long as the small one is okay with it.
Who are you calling small?
I'm just gonna point to Twig and say, "What is he?"
We don't know yet.
Something.
All we know is his wife is that log.
I glance towards Vis, and just be like, he's a piece of work.
I'm Twig, and this is my log.
In Draconic, I'm just gonna say, "Jesus Christ."
In Draconic, I respond, yeah, apparently he's married to the log. We really don't know what's happening.
Twig responds in Draconic.
Oh
Are
god.
you actually?
No, I don't know it.
This is now like halfway up a building in fear.
Oh,
As y'all are talking in Draconic, Twig just kind of like eyes glazed over, just kind of smiling off in face, like looking up at y'all.
Yeah, I just kind of turn towards I look towards Willard like I think he means well, so we're letting him tag along.
Gwyn's just gonna say, "Anyway, are we going or?"
Absolutely, we're going.
Sure.
Sure.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. I
Alright.
kind of turn towards the people I've been helping out and letting them know I'm gonna be heading off now.
Alright, yeah, one of the gentlemen
This
there kind
takes
of
the
waves up.
paper
Like, thank you
from-
for all the help. It's kind of sped this up a little bit, I think.
Mm-hmm.
As this is happening, Vis takes the paper from Twig and shoves it in her little bag.
Alright.
Folded so she can like take it out and easily see the bounties.
Yes. You take like the little like some little like dagger you have and just kind of cut out the important bits like the bounties.
Yeah. And then she's holding it and she
Oh,
goes.
Hold on,
She
sorry.
goes
I'm still-
1,500 bellies.
I'm reading through the newspaper and somebody's logging company just went international.
Yep.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh no! What? Hold on.
Here's some little world tiddly bits on
Jack
what's going
Timber.
on. Jack Timber.
Is he a big fat dude? Who's
He
like,
might be a big fat
extremely
dude.
evil? Is he based off of Jack Horner?
He is not based off of Jack Horner, but he is based off of a different anime character whom I forget the name of.
What?
Jack
I-
goes international.
I forget the
I
name of
love
the
that.
anime as well. I'll figure it out later. But
What
this
does he
man's
look like?
like a fucking lumberjack, but on steroids.
Stana doesn't let a bunch of tree fuckers call the shots.
What's his name? Bunyan.
All
Paul
Bunyan.
Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan.
Serious murders,
Based off of Paul Bunyan.
Roslayer strikes in Woodhurst.
Yeah,
Would Gwyn know where
Actually,
Woodhurst is?
here, hold on.
Oh.
I'm already reading through most of this. Vis, do you mind if I just like read the newspaper as we're walking along?
Yeah, I mean, I've already cut out the bounties, so I'm all good.
All right, I'm just gonna read as we're going along. So in lore, I have in universe, I have a reason to know
Yeah.
all the stuff I am.
Would Gwyn know where Woodhurst is?
Roll a history check, because you are not from this country.
9 plus
Spread
whatever
from
my history.
the UK version of.
You're not 100% sure where it is, but it's definitely not in the northern end of Othel.
History's plus 0, so yeah, just straight 9. Okay.
I mean, I can't
guess
say anything, I'm
I just
also not
got
from here.
I just got to that point too. Should I roll history?
Wait,
Sure.
what part? What part?
If you wish to see if you know where Woodhurst is, roll a history.
Yeah, because
Okay,
I
I'm
just
rolling
got to the
history.
end. So, I rolled an 11.
I got an 8, so I don't know.
All right. Neither you are 100% confident you know where it is, but it's definitely not in the northern end of Othel.
Yeah, I think Twig got like caught up on the Jack Timber bits. I don't think he got that far down.
He was
Called-
just livid at the
It's like-
Jack
His
Timber and
eyes
just
are-
like couldn't read anymore.
He had to look away.
He
What?
starts screaming. He starts going Super Saiyan.
God, Carl Weezer going Super Saiyan. Good Christ.
I just did so high pitched that NVIDIA broadcast just
Blocked it out.
Uh huh.
But yeah,
I might need
were
to
you just
head
reading the
upstairs
entire
quickly.
newspaper as you walked, Stev, or was there a
I think
specific thing you were locked in on?
I actually was just. I'm just reading the newspapers as go along, reading everything.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna need to head upstairs quickly before it hits 4, so I'll be back in a sec.
No worries.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah, there's some little world
Holy
building
shit.
bits.
gonna
The victims
say-
have had their hearts
Carry on
removed
if
from
you
their
want, because I'm still
chests.
here and I
Ooh,
can still be
gosh.
listening.
Yep.
I like, dang, it's more brutal than what you did to the moderators, Vis.
Sorry, what's more violent than
I
What I
show
did to the
Vis
miner?
I show Vis the passage that all the victims have had all victims have all had their hearts removed from their chests from the Elf Slayer in Woodhurst. You better watch out.
I'd like to see him try or her. I don't know. I'd like to see them try. I'm prepared. My measly 9 hit points.
That little baby man. Little baby hit
Slits
point man.
Twig's throat.
Get
Roll.
through that meaty fucking carapace that is his fucking neck muscles.
His entire body's just a callus.
Oh God.
All right, Aegis. Don't. This is even though it's for a bit. I got this. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, Freddy.
I gotta find a good
Okay.
one.
While you're finding it, and you guys have thoroughly read through the newspaper, taking in whatever information you deemed the most eye-catching.
Mm-hmm. I kind of read through everything, so
Yeah.
just kind of pointing out to like people as we walk along.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? Oh shit! Charging up your hockey.
I slice. I decapitate Twig.
No.
You just
Goodbye,
get cut past like the first layer of skin. It's just bark underneath.
Nah, just
Tree bark.
Oh,
Jesus.
This is just like what?
I want to point out that is a spell, bark skin. So
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
you could get an item that just gives you the bark skin ability.
Permanent bark skin.
That'd be pretty metal as fuck.
Are we waiting on Gwen to get back?
I think Gwen's.
I think so.
All right. Hey yo, hurry up.
Yeah, Gwen, if you are back, just type in any of the chats and we will know.
He did say he can hear, but
Okay.
Yeah, I
There.
know. He has earbuds in.
2 seconds.
2
Cool, cool. No
seconds.
worries.
Seconds.
1,
Oh, you
2.
snarky bastards.
Time's up.
3, 4, 5,
But yeah,
12,
Vis-
17.
14.
Fist and Mira best be careful about
17.
funny Slayer mans. Can't believe he's fucking dead.
Real
He's dead.
Oh, bro,
Straight
he
up
left.
woman moment. Can't go out
Straight
at
up
night.
Vis don't care.
Fucking
Vis be
moron.
strutting outside at night.
I just looked in
I lo-
general of seeing Gwen's notes.
I love the idea of like walking around at night and some like person tries to just like pickpocket Morgan, and then she notices, turns around, and they're like, "Oh, you're a little bigger than I thought."
Yeah, you're bigger when you're looking at me.
Oh, I didn't realize I was messing with a mountain.
Just like looks up, she's like, oh wait, why do I have to keep turning my neck up? Oh, no.
Oh
It's
no.
still going.
God, fucking Morgan
It'd
just.
be like the one big titty vampire lady.
Oh wait, hold on, what's her name? Like Dimitrescu or some shit? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, Dimitriescu?
yeah. Yeah, I don't think Morgan's a vampire.
Yeah,
Yet.
yeah, I guess.
That would be cool.
A Stereon moment.
Asterion. Yeah, any one of y'all a daywalker?
Stereon's not even a daywalker.
He's just a weird guy. He's just a
He's
funny
just
little
off.
dude with a worm.
He's just off.
He's just wrong.
just a little guy.
Oh, welcome back there,
Hey.
That
Gwen.
was longer than
Hey.
2 seconds. I stopped counting, but it was longer than 2 seconds.
Attacks
Yeah, yeah. Fia's character Mira has an education. She knows how to count.
Yeah.
What comes after 2?
I
think
believe it's
5.
3, Twig.
Twig really
Alright.
knows his history, but nothing else.
Yeah. Very
Twig
impressive.
is only smart when it comes to reading and history.
Yeah, he was good at history class, or lack thereof, but terrible at math class. The trees don't teach math good.
Trees only know history.
Yeah, they only know history.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so y'all reconvene and you are going to see if you can meet up at the barracks area to, for one, collect your bounty
Yes.
and potentially interrogate the captive.
Hmm.
Because you did technically spare one, and he is definitely... He's willing to...
All right, Vis.
Vis
I
Good
feel-
cop, bad cop.
Yeah, who's bad cop, who's good cop?
How's your intimidation?
Uh,
That's metagaming. How how scary can you be?
a +4 to intimidation.
All right, we're about on the same level.
Grandiose.
Gwyn is gonna stick to the back. I'd try not to draw too much attention to himself around guards.
Mm-hmm.
This vouches for Gwyn.
Twig equips the stare.
Oh shit! All right, he's engaged. Stare. Oh, is Twig just gonna be like no selling that stare the entire time?
Morgan,
He's just
I
sitting.
think-
He's just
I
sitting
think
in
we're
the
gonna do
corner,
smart cop,
staring.
smart cop, Twig cop.
Twig.
Twig
cop.
cop.
The
What
guy,
about
the
log
guy we're
cop?
interrogating, just slowly sees his pants come off.
Oh no.
Mira's
So-
just gonna be like standing
listen.
to the side with a grumpy look on her face with her arms crossed because the
She's
guy
pouting.
tried to rob her.
You tried to steal my money. Yeah, this is the guy that did try and get his hand on your bag, and of course you got it back. Oh no.
Oh, nylon.
Oh,
I can't get
nylon.
rid of the. I've got like 3 things in the bottom left, and I can't get rid of them.
3 things in the bottom left.
Bottom left.
Yeah, these 3 things are just linked. For some reason,
Mix
they're like
cold
stuck in the
breath.
bottom left.
Constitution.
Are you looking at your character sheet, or are you looking at?
No, it's just on the bottom left of the whole page. It doesn't matter. I can.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do not
Real issue.
know what that is.
it's fine. It'll probably be gone by the next time.
All right. So anyway, as you guys are approaching the guards' barracks area, you see a couple of guards at the front gate, and you see 2 individuals seeming to have
Wait,
a.
wait. Oh, I have
Yep.
an idea. Hold up.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Can I do this real quick?
What do you want to do? What is this?
Oh,
yeah, you do the walk, you Doflamingo.
I'm Doflamingo.
Morgan's Kuma. Nailing the walk. All right, you guys approach with absolute gusto. As talking to the guards, you see what appears to be a dwarven man and a green-scaled dragonborn woman.
Is she hot?
I'll
I would
let-
like you
Is
to
she
know
not?
that that got such a chuckle out of me, it just wobbled the monitors on my desk.
What the-
Right.
I was like mid yawn when I started saying it.
All right. With just a general charisma check from the green scale dragonborn lady as an 18, she seems pretty attractive.
This whistles.
Nice.
No, not like out loud, just like the little, just like
Woo!
yeah, the woo.
But yeah, you do see that again. The dwarvish man and dragonborn lady are talking with the guards, and they seem a little heated as you see the dragonborn women speak up, like, "So why can't we see this ruffian?" And the guards again push her back, like, "You do not have credentials to be in here right now,
Alright,
ma'am."
first photo. There she is.
Huh? Fair enough.
Good stuff.
Oh.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And the
This
Dwarvish-
pushes Gwen's job back into place.
and the dwarvish man saying, "These raiders are screwing with my mind and my way of business. I deserve to have some form of talk with these people."
I'll.
This
Can I put
chimes
my
in,
hand on
I
his
can get you
shoulder?
more. Oh
Sure.
wait, no, let Morgan do that.
Yeah, I guess like I'll come up behind him and I'll just put my hand on his shoulder like, don't worry, we'll take care of it.
And who are you?
We're the ones who got him for you.
You see like his eyes kind of go wide and like kind of like a very like big grin curl across his face like all right.
The dwarf?
The dwarf.
Okay. Oh
He
yeah,
seems he,
the
se-
the
he seems
Dragonborn's
very
battle.
he seems very happy that he met the people who caught them.
Mm-hmm.
Vis walks
And
up and is like, asking the guard stuff like, so, Mr. Guard, me and my friends here, we'd like to have a chat with the bandit. Would it be possible if after we've had 20 minutes of talking to the guard trying to figure stuff out, if we were to let this dwarf here and this dragonborn in with us to ask some questions?
kind of like see him purse his lips a bit and roll a persuasion check.
Damn it.
Are you good in persuasion?
I got a 10. What? Wait, where's my
I
Is
will follow that up with like,
+2? I got 12.
Okay.
I will also follow that up with like, we'll also be heading to the mines to take care of them a little. The more information we have, the better.
All right, so I'll let that be an advantage roll. If
Advantage.
you want to roll one more time.
Kuzu, what is your persuasion?
I have a +2 to persuasion.
I have a +4.
Oh,
You can
I will let Morgan roll.
Do you want me to roll advantage or just
Just straight roll because Kuzu already did a roll.
Okay. Woo! Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Oh,
Dirty
let's
20
go,
pretty good.
baby!
Kind
It's high fives,
of
Morgan.
see like the guard look like to the left and look to the right at the dwarvish man and the dragonborn woman and. All right, I'll run it by Noro first and foremost, and you see the dragonborn lady scoff, and I'll see what I can do for you. And
Thank you.
the dragonborn lady's like, you're gonna let even Noro talk to them. She seems peeved.
Just ask, who's this Noro guy? What's wrong with him?
He is the mayor for now, as she again glares down to it. When I
Oh, I
overthrow.
dunked him in a dunk tank.
Does Quinn recognize this Dragonborn woman from festival last? Well,
You do
One
not.
of
You
the
saw.
many
You saw a.
dragonborns.
You saw a brass scaled one. This is a green
ah,
scaled.
okay.
What element are green again?
Poison.
Nice.
Hot.
But yes, Noro is the mayor for now until
Just
I win the
nudges Quinn
election
with her
in a
elbow.
month. And the dwarvish
Oh
man
wait,
speaks up.
she's another candidate?
Oh, that's where I recognize her.
What do you
And-
mean?
Don't worry about it.
Wait,
don't
hold
worry.
on. Is she a candidate?
She is a candidate.
Are you? Oh, are you Immer's mama?
That'd be me, and the dwarf turns around.
Who's the mama?
Never mind.
Now I'm
My
Emrys,
apologies. My apologies.
which means that the dragon will
Was reading the newspaper this morning and made an assumption.
Miss Dragonborn. What? Oh no. What will what would your name be?
My name is Diranuk Mirel,
That's the other one.
and I'm gonna put both those in chat again.
Excellent. I have to type those out.
I
Yeah.
picked the most pronounceable of dragonborn names because, dear God, they are awful.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet both of you.
The dragonborn Diranuk, actually, because I can say her name now. Diranuk takes a sigh of relief and is like, "It is a pleasure to meet you as well. Thank you for dealing with the problem that the local guard seems incapable of dealing with."
No problem. It was just a fun night for us.
He was going after one of our own. We couldn't not do that.
That too.
Well, and the guard does speak up, so if you do have a meeting to get to, I can direct you towards where we have the holding cell. If
That'd
you
be
just follow me.
That'd be great.
Oh,
And
we
This
will follow
continues
it.
to walk like Doflamingo.
Gotcha. So y'all walk into the barracks area. Emerus and Diarnuk are staying outside for the time being because they have not been allowed in yet. And you walk through the front door, and there seems to be just like a general like lobby area. There's someone at like a front desk spot, and to the right you see a bunch of holding cells that go down a hallway. And the guard starts leading you down that hallway.
Just starts like looking around at all. Are there any people in these cells?
There is.
Just starts like casually just like taking glances at it, looking for something perhaps.
If I'm walking down as well, Gwyn will look and see if he recognizes anyone.
To the folks who want to look, make a perception check at the other people being held.
How
I
do I roll a
guess
d20?
I'm not like
'Cause my
looking for anything
dice- I can't roll
specific,
my
but I
dice
guess I
right
just kind of look around.
And what was that?
Just
Happy
click
to be there.
the button that says like, what is it,
Oh, okay.
perception?
Yeah,
Actually,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
wait. I don't look. I keep looking forward.
yeah. You're focused on your current mission.
Not
9.
just
Okay.
that, but it's just a show of power that I don't even
Don't
So-
acknowledge you.
So
I
I
don't,
got
I
a
don't
fif-
acknowledge who the prison
I got a
is.
15. But
15.
I have a +4 to my perception.
All right, so you're pretty notice. So you see, there's just a couple of
Oh wait, no,
truthfully-
wait.
Oh.
I have that special one, right? What
you get an advantage roll.
does that mean?
It basically means you get to roll twice and you take the higher.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
damn!
That's right. Yeah, you have your expertise as well because
Yeah.
you're a funny rogue.
I'm a funny rogue. So I got a
So-
23.
Rogues OP.
So as you're scanning over the area, a lot of this makes sense. A couple of them seem to be drunkards who maybe got a little carried away during the festival, and they're just
Mhm.
kind of being held there to sober up or else kind of thing.
Okay.
And
We found the drunk tank boys.
you do
Let's
you
go.
do
Gwen, it's your
recognize
home.
you do recognize somebody in here, Vis.
Oh.
You see a red-headed individual whom you once caught being a dine and dasher from Faris and Banik's pub. Seems to be in a holding cell right now.
Vis leans up and just like, have you thought about what you've done?
He jumps back. It's like, okay, hold on. I remember
Vis
you.
gives a smirk.
I remember you. Listen. I can't explain.
Go for it. I'm listening.
I have not robbed anybody recently.
Recently.
Mhm.
You've been unable to.
I am serving my time.
Mhm.
Not. Don't hurt me.
Well, I've actually had an idea. I won't hurt you today. I won't hurt you today, buddy.
All of
But I've
that
had an
explanation to
idea.
devolve into please don't hurt me.
But I've had an idea for you, buddy. Looking to
Haha.
get a few copper or silver for some food, are you?
I am in between jobs right now.
Yo, same.
How would you feel? Shut up, Gwen. How would you feel if I were to ask some friends of mine to see if they could give you a stable job, one that perhaps could feed you?
Ooh, it's pretty cool. Is this gonna cost me?
Not if you don't mess with my friends.
That's a fair trade. I like that
If
trade.
you
That's a good.
if you behave and do a good
Oh,
job.
I am like
The
so
only
good
thing
at
it'll
behaving.
cost you. The only thing it'll cost you is some of your time to work. You know.
I could work a job. I could do hard work. I have and he kind of like flexes. He has very thin arms.
Excellent. I'll be back. I'm just gonna ask my friends how they
Yeah.
feel about that.
Cool.
in a bit.
And he just kind of like you can tell he's on the defensive because you and Forrest gave him a fucking chewing out.
Oh, I'm 100% gonna
bottom.
ask Forrest and Banik if they need a hand, and also so they can
Manual
get
labor.
like punishment for him. You know.
Mhm.
Because what's better than getting your diner and dasher to
Work off the debt.
Create your own Uber Eats.
yeah. The Uber Eats is actually called
Invent
Dine and
Uber Eats.
Dasher.
Just invent medieval Uber Eats.
Yes, you do.
Dine and Dasher.
But yeah,
Dying
as you
dash.
have this brief conversation with the redheaded individual, whom you don't know the name of at the moment, the rest of you, I'm assuming, are walking
Wait,
along, or did anyone stop
as
to
we're
talk?
leaving, Vis looks back and goes, "What's your name, my friend?"
I am. My name is Roy. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Ed
Uh,
Sheeran.
Gwen's just gonna stand behind Vis, arms crossed, looking.
do your
I'm watching.
friends tall?
A lot of my friends are tall. You see this woman right here? Her name's Morgan. I think she's a giant. I'm honestly not quite sure. She's tall.
I'll give a little giggle to that.
It's like,
This guy is an alcoholic. His name is Gwen.
Just gonna breathe heavily out my nose.
it kind
A
of
little
feels
s-
like
a little
it kind of
smoke.
feels like a chill AC blowing of air because of your.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're silver, aren't you?
Yep.
Yep.
Gwen is silver scaled.
And then
Yeah,
Vis
it's like,
goes,
Damn, we
I'll be
got
back."
free-
What was that,
Could,
Mira?
could Gwen be our own
Yeah.
personal air conditioner?
Potentially.
Bro.
Yo.
Whenever you guys are in a very hot night
Guess
where
what?
it's
No,
too muggy
you're no
out.
longer looking for a job.
Yeah, so long as you're staying within 5 feet of Gwen, it feels nice and it feels pretty cool and temperate.
Our own personal air conditioner. Nice.
There you go, DAC. Dragon air
Yo,
conditioning?
Gwen the
Dragon air
AC.
conditioner.
It gets
Dragon
warm, guys. Just huddle round. It's cool.
Goes in for the hug. Literally squeezes your, I guess, waist. Twig would be it.
Yeah.
Squeezes your
Goes
calf.
squeezes your
Twig-
balls.
Would Twig even actually be at Gwen's waist, or would it just be like
How
top
tall is
Probably
Twig?
your like knee,
I'll,
like,
here,
like 3
I'll pull
foot.
up a
Yeah.
quick thing.
His
I'll pull up a quick
thigh.
height thing.
Yeah, like
It's just Gwen's thigh.
Also, I guess I don't really need to spell this out, but I'm pretty sure most of you know how to spell Roy.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I
that's
put.
how you spell it.
Oh god damn. I was
Honestly,
thinking
I
it
was-
was
I
like
thought it was an E.
AS. Oh,
Actually,
Oh,
he
yes,
would have
still
given
has
it. He
the
would have.
previous one saved.
Say again?
Still has
Oh,
the
the-
previous one
the
saved.
height
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Am it possible to save these, or I just gotta take a screenshot? I guess I gotta
Oh,
take a
is
screenshot.
that the one
Screenshot.
where Twig is like, it makes him a toddler?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. If I click him, can I change any details?
Yeah, through this whole thing, Twig's kind of just like still
Nope.
looking around, like at all the prisoners, not really head empty.
I love
So I
that
assume
it
with my
just makes
perception
Log a
of 9,
human.
I don't see anyone I recognize.
I mean, because
Yeah,
it's only knows male and
Just by
female.
general observation, you can tell some of these are just drunkards that got a little too carried
Okay.
away at the festival. No one,
Yeah,
no one substantial that would be of note to you.
Okay.
Vis
Twig's not really thinking
continues
too much
following-
about it.
Vis continues to follow the guard, but kind of just like frustratingly mumbles under her breath.
So you follow the guard.
I made it even better.
Oh, what'd you find?
Hold on, let me send you all an updated screenshot.
Bring it.
Let me take the screenshot.
Because what? Gwen was 6'5" or something. Like,
Well, yeah, here, hold on. Here, take
Yeah.
a look at this.
oh, I'm looking. Oh my God. Whose small child is this?
Oh my
Whose
god.
child is this?
the little guy.
This little
Little
dude who's gonna
guy.
break someone's kneecaps.
Sir guy.
Because I can set it
I
to a
love
display
that
as-
Log as a character.
The log
that's
is
like a
6
human.
foot.
Log is like, yeah. How does you wield
I
that?
didn't even notice that Log was like there.
Wow.
He's part of the party, or she's part of the party.
Yes, yes.
She.
She.
Isn't
It's his
Log?
wife.
It is his
Yeah.
wife.
Yes, you know what? It's true.
Is it?
But yeah.
Oh, wait,
legal
hold
marriage?
on.
Are you
hold
assuming
on.
Log's gender?
Oh, yeah, are you? That's fucked
We were
up.
told in the first
How
session.
dare you, Aegis. Yeah. no. I'm pretty sure Twig has probably referred to the log as she at some point.
Yeah.
For sure.
You
For sure.
in the
You've
first
many
session you
times
called
said,
her your
"She's
wife.
my wife."
Yeah. You were like,
Yeah.
"Am I gonna drink her my wife too?"
I had to convince one of the contest runners to let you put the log up there for the drinking game.
This is true.
Listen, we stand a log.
So,
We
You
stand
stand log.
We stand
Who's-
Log.
Who's
We
heading
stand
this?
log.
Morgan.
Yeah,
Hmm?
Morgan is probably heading right behind the guard leading.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay
Probably-
in between like the last and the third last.
So you're somewhere in the sandwich.
Yeah. Just
This
hit
is
it.
just
Sandwich.
last. This is just last. Like walking, just kind of like smirking at stuff, but also like frustratingly grumbling about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's too
Mira's
quiet for
Yeah,
anyone to
like
probably
heal.
like
mildly
20% of the
afraid.
people here are everybody you've dined and dashed.
I remember him. That was 2 years ago. Wait, I wasn't here 2 years ago. Anyway,
I remember him kind of 8 years ago. People were like, "You just got here."
it's
Yep.
semantics.
What do you know?
Anyway, you guys follow suit behind the guard, and you enter into a different like subsection of the cells. And around a corner, you see this. You would recognize them easily. This is the individual you dunked in the tank the night prior. As you see, the current mayor, Noro Entil.
I just screamed down, "Hey, Mr. Noro!" Or
Kind of like
Noro Entrail.
God,
Entrails. Holy shit.
that is a dark name. Oh, that'd be a good vampire name. Anyway,
Noro
What's up, no
until
more
more like
entrails?
no more entrails.
no more entrails. No entrails for you. Yeah, Noro turns
Write that down.
around.
Write that down.
Noro turns around and locks eyes with you, Vis, and like, oh, I remember you. I think you dunked me pretty quickly, didn't you?
I did. The kids were missing, so I showed them how to do it.
You gave them a pretty good laugh. I
did.
I appreciate
I
that.
did. You're
Gwyn
welcome. You're welcome.
embarrassedly looks around the room, just kind of avoiding eye contact.
I remember you too. You missed.
Vis turns around to Gwen like, "You tried to play and you missed."
I'm just gonna pretend I
Loser.
didn't hear that. Just like looking around.
Vis says, makes fun of Gwen and Draconic.
I love how you just have your draconic buddy now. Like, oh, I don't get to use this language much. I'm just gonna. But yeah, Noro turns to you like,
Man, when am I gonna find my primordial buddy?
yeah, one day you'll get a primordial buddy.
Man, when am I gonna find my abyssal buddy? Starts bawling.
What? Anyway, Noro like turns like, I wanna,
Bones for you.
on behalf of all of Mistfire, I do want to thank you for the service you've done for this town by dealing with these individuals.
Yeah, of course. They're messing with our friend Mira here.
I am.
Vis reaches up on her tippy toes and pats the Mira's head.
Oh god.
Noro turns to you, Mira, like, so were you the one that they tried to rob?
Yeah, they just like thought I was rich. I mean, they're right, but like,
Oh, and he kind of clasps his hands together and kind of like does a slight bow to you, like, I am so terribly sorry. I'm trying to get this under wraps.
Gwyn's eyes just light up when she says she was rich.
Vis kind of just like Vis's eyes also looks up, even though she has some good money. She just kind of looks over, just like, I see.
So I've tried talking with this one. He hasn't given me anything. But
Vis goes, let me and Morgan try. Cracks
I am
knuckles.
more than welcome. And
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
he-
Noro.
Oh yeah, is
we
this
met
guy like
person-
tied up or anything?
We met this person outside called Durnuk. Durnuk.
Diarnuk.
Durnuk. I'm gonna let her inside so she can talk to the bandit guy in there.
Roll an insight check.
Insight?
Roll an insight check for those who want to judge his face. He makes a face.
All right, I got
Oh.
15.
I guess I'll try.
Okay.
I'll roll as well. Where's my dice? There's my dice. Ooh, that's a good roll. And then I add
Mm-hmm.
You
plus
suck now.
3. I got a 17.
Would you roll again, Kuzu?
15.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Mira, Vis, and Morgan.
I got
11? Okay. Yeah, just Mira, Vis, and Morgan can discern, like, he doesn't like hearing that name for whatever reason.
Because they're his competitors.
Yeah.
Vis
Anyway.
notices it, but doesn't say anything
Yeah,
about
doesn't
it.
bring
just
it
kinda
Yeah,
smirks a bit.
Morgan knows the context because
Yep.
she read the
If
paper.
you can't tell, Vis is very much on Durnuk's side.
Mhm.
Mira just
Dragonborn
doesn't give a
lady?
shit.
Hell yeah.
So,
I said she was. Why did that say at JoJo? Oh, it said at PB. I'm stupid, but she was basically raised by a dragonborn. She likes
Oh, I
dragonborn
know.
people.
Listen. You don't gotta.
yeah, explain.
If we're gonna use that character art, you don't gotta be like raised by a dragonborn to be like, I like that design.
Morgan's like, I think I'm like, I think I'm
Okay.
thinking
She's
about what I
making me feel
like.
some type of way.
So
She seems
Noro
trustworthy.
ends up letting you into this room, and to those who wish to walk in, by all means walk in.
If this
And
and
you
Morgan
s-
are walking at the same time, you just get like stuck in the door.
Is this the
Well,
room with
alright.
the
Twig
I'll
brings
let-
out the
thief
log.
in it?
I'll let Vis go in first, and then we do the whole walk thing.
Mhm.
Is this the room
Yes,
with the
let's
thief in it?
go!
Say that again, Gwen.
Is this the room with the thief in it?
This is the room with the thief that
Didn't
tried
you
to
get
rob
yeeted
Mira.
across?
This
Did
is
you get
not
yeeted into friend
this is not the
by
same
Morgan?
one that tried to rob you.
Okay. I'll probably just stay
Getting
outside
robbed
then.
So-
Let them deal with it.
I want to
Just-
go in.
Just
Okay.
for reference, how tall is this room?
I mean, how
Gwen and
tall is an
Morgan are
average
like banging
room?
their heads on
I
everything.
mean, I say it could fit your log if you end it through the doorway first.
Okay.
Wait,
Twig gets
no,
in there, and
this is how. This is
I
how
was gonna
imagine you
say,
put Gwen
like,
in.
if Twig can, like, mount the log and sit on top of it and just
I'll allow it.
stare. Alright.
I'll allow it.
Oh,
You just
This
you
is-
prop
this
yourself
is
up
just-
into a you prop yourself into like a shaded corner of the room.
That would
oh,
make you
oh,
9 foot
there's just a
tall.
Guard
single,
dog.
there's just a single shade of light. All you can see
Mhm.
is one side of his face in the corner of the room.
Yep.
Mounts
Just
the log
imagine
with the stare.
So from what I heard,
Stare.
Mira, Morgan, Twig, and Vis are going in, and Gwen staying outside with Noro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay outside. There's no
Do some
no reason for me to
chit-chatting.
go in really.
This in a very like serious tone. It just says, "Keep an eye on that guy for us, Gwen." In Draconic. I'm going to use Draconic a lot now that there's like two people who speak it other than me.
I'm just gonna nod.
Yeah. So as you walk in, you do see the man that tried to rob Mira last night, and his hands are currently bound to the table with like manacles that kind of go run through a slot in the table, so he can't really move too far from the table.
Oh, okay.
And he looks up because he heard the door open, and he's just staring at you with a stern face.
I
Yeah.
wanna play into something.
Sure.
So I was just going to say it.
How
this
much
is
movement
very-
does his arms have?
He can maybe shift side to side, maybe half a foot.
I want to say this has
No,
very
like,
good
wait,
control.
so like,
over
is he
fish-
able, like, is his arms behind his back or something? Or?
They're on the table, manacled to the table.
Oh, okay, so he can't really move them at all.
This
Good.
slams her hands down on the table and just stares at him with a very like lifeless look in her eyes. You know, the kind that gets the that's the whole point of what she is, like a haunted one.
Mm-hmm.
The very like
You've seen
I've
shit.
seen stuff. Yeah, look in her eye, just like stares at him in the eyes and is going to let Morgan speak as she does this.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys have been busy, haven't you?
Just like twig this.
He doesn't seem to respond.
Is he still look? Is he looking at
He's
me?
looking at you. He's not talking.
Is he gagged?
He's not gagged. He's
He's
just
not
Oh.
gagged.
he's just choosing not to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, buddy, you
Wise
should give us
choice.
some information. Not a wise choice. You should give us some information before some stuff happens. You know. We
Points to
got
Twig.
this. Don't make me set my friend here on you.
And I like point up to the twig in the corner.
He's
And knowing-
half of his face shaded. Hold on,
Yeah.
let me find.
Should I
Uh,
roll for intimidation here?
Hold on,
If you
let
all
me
want to
find-
do if you all want to do a group intimidation check to
All right.
maybe loosen his nerves.
can I set the scene with a screenshot real quick?
Absolutely.
Let me see. That does not help.
Got a 17 for my intimidation.
Okay. Yeah, to those in the room who wish to roll
I'll
intimidation.
roll. There it is. There it is. This is how
I'm
Twig be
scared.
looking right now. This is how Twig is looking right now.
Oh god, that is an actual fucking fever dream.
So
God.
Quick face, I'm unnerved.
I got an
That
8.
does not get good.
8.
You know, I guess that checks for how I started this interrogation. I rolled an 8.
Okay. And this,
I
what's
got
your
a-
intimidation?
17.
All right. So the scary. Wait, what was your roll again? Pat.
8.
8. Okay. So
Not great.
he does get a glance to the gnome up in the corner, but his eyes seem to be like more darting between the dead eyes of this and the weird I guess shift in demeanor that is Mira, because Mira was very cordial with him last night. Now she seems stern and cold.
She grumpy.
She's got.
As Morgan probably crosses her arms or something.
Mhm. So you can tell the man's head shrinks down a little bit, and his eyes seem to be glancing more towards the two elves now.
Viscos, do you want to say anything to us two? You know, me and my friend Mira over here, we're elves. We won't be too hard on you unless you give me a reason to be hard on you.
Refresh my memory. Did the guy get knocked unconscious before vivisected the other guy?
I
think he
don't
did.
know.
I think he did because
I
that's
think
how
so.
it ended the combat. So he doesn't know what happened to his friend.
Well, I think
Viscos
he
goes,
found out
unless you
very-
want to end up like your friend.
His eyes parse. What happened?
Oh, did they not tell you?
Haven't
Your friend's
been
dead.
told.
Pulls out dagger. And,
Pulls
like,
out blood-soaked like short sword.
sword.
It's like
His
dried with
eyes,
the blood.
his eyes kind of go wide for a second. It's like, and his breath picks up.
she sheaths her short sword, leans in, whispers in his ear, "I can give you a nice, quick way to the realm of the dead if you'd like, but I don't have to if you want to tell us stuff. I have a friend outside these doors right here.
I'd listen to
He-
her if I were you.
He might
Is there a
help
window
change your
in the
mind."
door, or
There is a window.
There's
There
like
is
a small
a.
window. It's just a dragon head.
I'll allow there to be I'll allow there to be a window.
Yeah, you
I'm
see
just
that? You
I'm
see
just
that
gonna
silver
stand with my back
dragonborn?
to the door.
You see that silver dragonborn out there? Yeah, I could get him to do stuff. There's another dragonborn outside here too who wants to speak with you. You'll tell her what she wants to know.
Who's that?
I'll believe she'll introduce herself.
Okay. Well,
Can I hear any of
What
this
do
from
you-
outside?
if you kind of lean your ear to the wall a bit, you can hear it. It's not too thick a wall.
Okay.
So the individual kind of sheepishly kind of looks to you like, "What do you want to know?"
Morgan, what do we want to know? Oh, that's right. What is your Morgan, start speaking. I don't know what I'm going to say.
So, your friends, where are they?
We have
Pretty sure I
Ye-
saw a third one running off. What happened to him? Where'd he
he
go?
may have gone back to a sort of spot we have in town.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's
Go
to
on.
the southeast of town. It's in a sort of abandoned looking building, but
Oh,
there's
really?
still a watch around it.
Really? Does it happen to be the? Can I roll? Like a some sort of check to just like pull a name out of the ether and just mess with him?
You mean you can pull any name out of the ether you wish, but if
What
you're
are some run? Can I roll to know what kind of rundown buildings are in town?
uh sure. Yeah, go for it. You've been here at least a couple of days. You probably walked around, got the lay of the land.
What kind of roll would that be?
I'd say
history?
just a general. Honestly, we could probably just make this a history check because it is you remembering something.
Okay. Oh gosh, what did that roll?
Can I also roll a history check?
Sure.
Ooh, that's not very good. That's an 11.
Okay. And this, what's your roll?
That's a 4.
4. This, you have no idea what he's talking about. Morgan, not quite terribly sure. You might know it as like maybe it's like your vision of rundown in your head is not as rundown as what's in this man's head because there wasn't any place that looked like it was in disarray around town.
I'm gonna name off like the first few that come to mind, being like Oh, is it the barn house,
That
the
was I
the
did not mean that.
mill, perhaps the something else, just kind of in that
Mhm.
order.
Okay.
Just like name off a few, trying like landing on a couple that he might react to.
Okay, so you lay, let's say like you'll list off barn house, you list off a mill. If you get to anything that is reminiscent of a jeweler's, he seems to flinch.
Hmm. Hmm.
Would there be a way for this to like clear Morgan Biss's like memory up a bit?
Uh, at the reaction to something about a jeweler's, I would say you can potentially make another roll, but still might be a high DC due to other things. So go ahead and roll another history check for the two of you.
For both of us.
Yes, just to see if maybe the specifically jeweler popping up in your mind is
I'd say 17.
I
okay.
rolled a 9.
Cool. This you actually do know that there was there's actually a building to the southeast of town. There's multiple stores that actually sell jewels or like can appraise gems and stuff like that, but there was one that went out of business for one reason or another. The reasons are lost to you because you have not been here long. But you kind of get a general idea where that might be in town.
Awesome. I know what I'm gonna do next then.
Mhm.
It doesn't have anything to do with him. I'm just gonna bring up that building. Like ask Nook about it. Dear
Okay.
Nook.
And your captive kind of glances, just kind of seeing you guys maul things over to yourselves, and he's just kind of sitting tight right now, not speaking unless spoken to.
Mm-hmm.
How long roughly have they been in the room?
12 years.
Damn,
Damn.
Yeah, it's the
I,
hyperbolic time
what a
travel.
lot. Yeah, I'd
If
say
it's
they've
Yet
probably
been
been in here
Yet
for,
Twig looks not a year older.
I'd
if
say a
it's
good
been more than 10 minutes,
10
then I'll
minutes,
go
I'd say.
walk in.
I have a question for like potential future things. How tall is this table?
Uh, Great question. Think of it just like a standard desk. Like if you were sitting down, like be about that high. So maybe, I don't know,
Precisely
a
one
little less
twig
than
tall.
twig height off the ground, or
Lowest
maybe a little.
Twig height.
Listen,
Okay.
so Twig's
Thanks.
eyes are just barely like reaching over it.
It's just the
And-
top of Twig.
So, Gwen, you said you wish to walk in.
If it's been more than 10 minutes, then I'll walk in.
Yep. Right. So at about this time, as you guys are mulling over some things about where this location might be, Gwen walks through the frame of the door and takes up the entire door frame.
Just gonna
This
walk in, arms crossed.
notions to like Gwen to duck a bit.
I'm just gonna walk in, stand, arms crossed in the corner, staring dead at the man.
Roll an intimidation check for me. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. He kind of tenses up more so now.
Also, through this, Twig realizing he's not as intimidating as he's hoping, he kind of hops down from his log and
Um,
grabs it like normal.
The small thing just walks up to the prisoner.
assuming everyone's just talking amongst themselves, I'm just gonna say. "Where
I
are your
like to
friends?"
imagine Twig just
What are you gonna
walking up
say?
behind him and just standing there.
Yeah. Go ahead, Gwen.
I was just gonna say, if everyone's just talking amongst themselves, I'm just gonna say to him, "Where are your friends?"
Very straight to the point.
Yeah. For reasons, I would like you to make me a persuasion check.
This also then turns around, smirks, and just like waits to listen.
Make it with advantage because he's afraid of this. 17.
17.
9. Well, the bulk of us are at a abandoned jeweler's shop.
Is that the
But-
one in the southeast of town?
Hey, yeah, that would be the one. We're just like not all of us are there. Like we're just the ones in town. Most of us are still further south, down towards where the mines are, like where Glizar is. At least I think he should be. listen, uh, you can't let him know I got caught.
I'm gonna ask him his
What did
name.
we do?
You're asking the guys you captured's name?
Yeah.
My name is Haru.
Well, Haru, don't you worry. I won't tell Iglazar that you were captured.
I will.
No, shush, Gwen. We'll let
That-
Iglazar find out he was captured once we capture Iglazar.
He'll meet you in your cell.
He starts sweating bullets. He starts sweating bullets. Like, no, please. I'll
Morgan's
do.
gonna smirk a bit at that.
I can.
Offers like a fist bump to Gwen.
That's a good line. I like that.
That's a
I'll-
good
I'll
line.
take it.
I love that so much.
That is a really
It's
good
so
line. I'm happy
good.
of Okay, I need to roll a thing.
I think he rolls it at his disadvantage for that.
I'll allow a disadvantage roll.
He pisses himself.
He actually rolled pretty good for disadvantage, so he does not completely conform to panic. Like no, uh, I can. He seems like he's fighting with something, but the threat of
Mid
being in the same cell as Glizzar seems to be like, no, that's a bad. That's not like that.
Midway through him speaking, I'm just gonna walk out the room.
Say, yeah. You're gonna stay with him, right? Like you're not gonna like he's turns to you like you guys aren't gonna like actually let him tell Glizzar my name, right? I,
He's
No,
his own
the
thing
only-
right now.
Of course not.
I only tried to rob you and points to Mira because we were not providing many resources and he gets upset when we don't provide. And he
Wonder
seems
how
to be.
upset he'd be if I personally walked him into your cell.
I won't live. Uh,
I believe
Well,
currently your life hangs in the palm of my hands right now.
we'll tell you what. Tell us everything we need to know, and we'll put him in a different cell for you.
And you'll also tell this green dragonborn when she comes in everything she wants to know. And I'll make sure Glizzard, I was going to call him Gliznar. Glizzard.
Glizzar.
Glisnar.
The glizzy.
I'll make
Easy G.
sure I'll make sure he gets a completely different cell nowhere near yours. How does that sound to you, my friend?
Yeah, repeat what you asked him again. I missed it because I got distracted by the glizzy.
I said to make sure he tells Thiernook
Green lady.
anything she wants to know. And I'll make sure that Blizzard is in a cell as far away from him as possible.
I would like you to make a persuasion check so he sees if he can believe you or not. That's off the table. Oh, you got a good insight. What's your persuasion score?
Oh, this isn't good. I haven't rolled yet, but I'm nervous.
He rolled good insight, so you don't really need to roll high.
Um, uh, that would be a 20.
Okay, yeah, he does believe you. It's like okay. So the area where we base in town right now, there are two of us who are pretending to be guards. They have the full equipment, gear, authentication, everything, and they're typically paroling that area. They make sure that law enforcement already thinks that there's a watch there.
I see.
Outside, you hear. Well, I guess Gwen, you would also see this. Noro like kind of grips his fist and mumbles something under his breath.
Do I hear what he says, or
Roll a perception check.
Oh no.
8.
8?
That's
No,
terrible.
you rolled a 6.
Would I be able? Oh wait.
You are not. You are.
Yeah, we're in.
Professor Mumble,
The
you guys are
door's
inside.
closed
So
behind
Wanna
with a
us.
DM
6,
me it, or
I will. It's not too. Actually, no. I do like the idea that keep it mystery between the folks who wouldn't know.
God damn it.
Yeah, there's a door
He's
between us.
building distrust.
We're
Yeah.
too focused
He
on
wouldn't
something else.
know.
He wouldn't know.
Twig hears everything.
Twig
Twig's
knows
ears
all.
are larger than his head.
Twig,
Twig got
you want to
monkey
know what's
ears.
under that red hat on his image? It's just ears.
He like ties him up.
He's
the
like
hat.
up next to like the door with like the log, like a you know how like they have like the cups or whatever, and like trying to hear through the door with a log just across.
Oh gosh.
Hey,
No,
Age,
no.
ages,
Mhm.
ages. Vista's 3 taps.
Okay. This individual seems to look at you. What are you trying to communicate?
I am trying to clearly in Thieves Can't communicate that I will do everything in my power to make sure he stays alive if he lets me know if Noro is behind any of this.
In Thieves Can't, he states, should I tell everyone or just you?
You can't DM it to me.
In
yeah,
Thieves
only
Can't?
Vis knows these, can I assume? So
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, sure. I can't understand anything that's going on,
Yep.
so I just stand there
Unless you understand
menacingly.
Thieves Can't. It sounds like they're speaking random just it's in common, but it seems like it's sentences that are not really pertaining to the situation.
let's just
Is
Kuzu
it
all over.
Morse code or?
It's sort of like a cipher. So like they're
So
speaking
they're
common.
actually just talking.
They're speaking common, but the conversation topic at hand doesn't seem to be matching
Yeah,
the
but
situation.
it
But there's also
doesn't
more than
have
just
to be
speaking.
common.
There's more than just speaking.
Okay. I
Yeah.
don't care. Vis is getting information. I just stand there, arms crossed, staring.
Twig peeks over like the edge of the table with his eyes and just
He jumps back like, ah!
trying to like.
This also jumps back a
He's
bit.
clearly confused at what's going on, but is still like acting like he knows what is going on.
Peeking over the table like a little kid.
It's like every now and then while y'all are doing that, he's like, yeah.
All right, and that is the message you get back, Kuzu.
How long has it roughly been now, in total?
In terms of you walking out to them, maybe another 5 minutes.
Okay.
I see.
I swear I said everything I know. I don't know too much about what else is going on. I'm just stationed here. I'm supposed to continue to gather supplies.
Well, then it sounds to me like it's a good time to bring in our good friend.
He kind of like
Before that
eyebrow.
happens,
Mm-hmm.
can Mira like slam her hand on the table and
Sure.
be like, I haven't heard an apology yet.
Roll an
This is kinda-
intimidation with advantage.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay, there.
There's like an attack roll.
10. He's already kind of pissed bear, but let's see how his roll works. That's about what I expected. It's like I am sorry I tried to rob you. That was very disrespectful of me. That was very rude. I will not do it again. I don't. I'm sorry. I was desperate and scared. I just tried to get something.
Vis now smiles, walks around the table, puts her hands on his shoulders, leans down and whispers.
You can tell that when you put your hands on his shoulder, he is tense as fuck.
He leans down and whispers to him, "Good boy. I'll make sure you tell my green dragonborn friend everything she wants to know.
As it starts
And
to
our
wrap up, I'm just
arrangement will be
gonna
kept.
He starts
bang
nodding.
loudly twice on the door,
Thud,
just to
thud.
indicate that would.
But yeah, he nods vigorously at your demand.
This smiles and just walks up to the door, opens a bit, and in Draconic tells Gwen to be ready for the hot green dragonborn to show up.
My eyebrows raise.
If you step outside, you see Noro is currently like half folded arms, but has like one of his hands on his chin. He's kind of like mulling it over, trying to think.
This smiles, walks up to Noro and says, "Don't worry, I have everything under control."
I certainly hope you do.
I do, as long as you make sure my friend, my green dragonborn
Durnock.
friend,
Dear no.
Theranuk, gets in and is granted some alone time with our bandit friend here and
I'm
the
just gonna-
dwarf.
After Vis is done speaking with him, I'm just gonna go over and say, is there anything you've learned before we came in?
I wasn't able to get him to talk.
Is there anything
Seeing-
you know about their organization?
They've been around for maybe a little under 2 months. I was able to find Glizar a little over a month ago and was actually able to imprison him.
Fish
But
just
he-
goes, "Ooh,
How
good
did he escape?
job."
Oh.
I don't know. He was in prison for all of 3 days.
Hmm.
And just one morning, he wasn't in his cell.
Can
There-
Vis do?
Hmm.
Can Vis do?
I have a theory. If they
some-
look like guards,
Yeah,
we
can
need
Vis do
to-
some like
we need to
combinations
investigate
of
your
tapping
ranks.
that? Can Vis do some combinations of tapping that translates in Thieves' Cant to "I'll be watching you"?
You can. He doesn't seem to know what you said.
Oh no, that wasn't directed at Noro.
Who
That
at
was
the
just-
other individual?
That was just directed to people.
Oh, at Naru. Oh, okay.
It was
I'll
just
be
directed
watching.
to people
Oh,
in
I'll be
there.
watching you. Got it. I get what you're doing.
Is there any
Yeah.
guards in the room with Nora?
You guys are in like a hallway that's just
I'd
to the side of where
assume
the holding cell was. So there's guards
there's-
at the other end of the hallway,
Okay.
but right
I'm just
now it
gonna-
is just Noro and you guys and Naru
I
or
ass- I
Haru.
assume-
Sorry,
Haru.
Haru's
Oh,
the
yeah,
the
Haru.
prisoner dude. Yeah.
I assume we're walking out now. If we are, I'm just gonna, well, as we walk past, I'm just gonna take a quick look at each of them and just see if I notice anything.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a perception check on the guards that are at the end of the hallway.
I also do this.
Sure.
I want to
15.
do the
15.
same.
Sure.
Now that I understand know the context that some of the mine raiders have like they've been able to get guard equipment. You never quite know
Mm-hmm.
if like anybody's looking a little shifty.
That's amazing. So this is a perception, right?
This is a
Oh.
perception.
So I was going to roll. My dice bounced out of my little box
rolled a
and rolled
4.
onto the floor, and it's a 17 plus
That's pretty-
4.
Pretty good.
I rolled a 4.
4 fire. Then Gwen got a 15. Okay.
But I'm gonna be keeping my like the thought in mind that
Mhm.
like some people, some of the mine raiders are in guard outfits. So
It's gonna be
So
17.
as you walk
Yeah.
past the two
Cool.
guards who are stationed at the moment, none of them seem like they're shifty one way or another. They seem stoic for the most part, and they do give Noro a glance as he walks past, but nothing too
They seem
discernible.
professional.
Hmm.
Do I hear any Thieves' Cant responses of any kind?
You do actually. If you were walking past down all the cells again, Roy responds in it.
Excellent. What does he say?
He's like, oh, you speak this too?
Vis,
He's just excited.
Vis taps. He goes, "Yes, I'm very well versed in many forms of Thieves' Cant."
Wait, can you remind me which one Roy is? Is he the
He's
one
the
with
red
you
hair.
Dine and Dash.
intimidated?
He's the Dine and
The
Dash.
one I'm trying to get a job
Yeah.
for with
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Forrest.
Roy is the Dine and Dasher who's currently in a holding cell right now, who is seems to be intimidated by Vis for whatever reason or another.
This smiles as she walks by him.
He just
After
kind of
like
he kind of
responding
does
to
like
him,
he does like a nervous double thumbs up. He's like, ha ha ha.
he responds with a single thumbs up, but it's kind of like wonky.
Twig, not really know what's going on, like smiles at him, gives him a thumbs up.
Give thumbs up.
He gives you the firmest thumbs up. He likes you. He's like, oh, this guy looks. this guy's chill.
This man's going places.
This man's going places.
As we leave, can I walk up to Deer Nook? Tell
Sure.
her they're ready for her, and then mention to her in Draconic, so only few people hear,
Hmm.
that I've made sure that there's a way that she will get anything she needs to know from him.
Mm-hmm. She kind of like glances you over, seems to nod her head, and like, okay. And you said you all were gonna try and settle this, right?
Of course, of course.
Mhm.
And I can
At this
trust you're more
time,
competent than, and kind of gestures her eyes to nearby guards.
Vis smiles, and it says in Draconic, "Don't worry, I've done many times stuff like this before." And then just
I'm
walks
a
off,
natural.
heads to the highest point in the entire town that would be able to like overlook everything.
As we're leaving, I'm just gonna ask everyone if they know any of the abandoned jewelers, or anywhere there would have been a jewelers. Like, what's the group's knowledge here? Or are
There's
we- are
there's
we
a
going blind?
rundown jeweler's place, I guess, at the southeast of the
Mm-hmm.
of town.
Southeast. Okay, I missed that bit.
Yep.
So as you give your what you're saying to Diarnook, and hold on a second, I gotta check a thing because I forgot the dwarf's name. I think it's Momon.
Momon
Immers.
Emerus, that's it.
Immers.
I
Immers.
can tell I'm gonna lose track of all my NPCs fast.
Don't worry,
Anyway,
I got you. I got you.
Alright, we've all got them written down.
please.
Wait, you're writing it down?
Oh, it's just right up in Pat's noggin.
Twig's
yeah,
fucking full character commitment.
Emerus seems very but like a very firm nod, like I appreciate it, lass. And Diarnook seems, she seems like a sterner woman, if that wasn't clear already.
Yeah.
As
She
we leave, I'm
is
gonna wink to her.
roll charisma check. Roll just a general charisma check.
Oh, okay. I'm good at charisma.
Yeah.
Oh wait, how do I roll charisma?
You click the
Just
click
charisma
on your
button.
click
Oh,
charisma.
there it is. Oh, fucking hell.
Not a
Technically,
save.
Not a
it's
save.
there is a difference because there's saving throws and there's checks. Checks would be on the far left of
Yeah,
your
click
character
the
sheet
click the
running
thing
down.
itself. Click the button itself.
Oh,
click
I have to click the word charisma.
Yeah.
click the word.
Yeah, saves
Oh,
are
for
when.
fuck's
Five.
sake.
That's not much better.
That
Yeah, you
doesn't
still
make sense.
you still got a little bit of a, I don't know, maybe it's the scent of alcohol on you or something like that. Like you just
I
you
get
don't
something in
seem
my
as put
eye.
together as you normal good. But yeah, Dearnook, she's very stern and she kind of like she nods at you, Vis, when you say that you're gonna have it, settled,
This
and then
nods.
turns around like, so am I allowed to talk to this individual now? And
Wait.
Emerith
Before
also
she
speaks.
before she turns, Vis nods and smiles and just gives her the most like dead look in her eyes, just like the true look of Vis's eyes that people would see when she's trying to just be herself
Yeah.
because of everything she's been through.
She gets caught off guard because this is a feature for your background. This is a thing you can do. Her eyes linger on you and squint, and then slowly turns back towards the guard she was addressing.
Mhm.
And eventually, if you all walk away, you do see both Emerus and Diarnook escorted into the barracks area.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Lovely jubbly.
Yes.
That guy's not gonna have a good time.
He's having a wild time right now.
I can already tell. I can already tell. There's gonna be a little bit of acid involved. Poison, acid,
Poison.
poison.
Yeah, green scale is poison.
So
I should have
black is
probably
acid, right?
mentioned to her that
Yeah.
I made sure to say he would stay alive.
to the whole group, I'm just gonna
I mean,
ask.
I
are
think
we-
if-
she's running for mayor position. I don't think
True.
Yeah, I think she's okay.
Just puts her
Just a-
hands in her pockets, and like that like classic like anime look where they're like in front of their face just darkens.
like,
This just
focus.
walks away with
Got
that
your
as
mission.
there's like her hood like is over her head and everything,
Mm-hmm.
so you can't really see her face.
Also, because things moved a little bit quicker than I was prepping, because you guys got outside really quickly. You guys have been paid your bounty for the 2 guards
Oh,
Mm.
cool.
because of the captured one having been gaining useful information. The party receives a total of 150 gold pieces to do with and split as you see fit.
Oh wait, what? Sorry, what did we get?
The party has received 150 gold pieces. Divide it how you think is fit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gwen. You're not included in this one.
That's fine. I expected as much.
So,
I owe you anyway.
If it's
I mean, I'm
150.
just gonna propose, like, yeah, it's just we all were in combat. We split it evenly.
Can this take? Oh, so it'd be 50-50 between all of us.
There was 4 of you in that fight.
Yeah, so 25,
there-
25.
Oh, 25, 25, 25.
Yeah, 25% each. So
It's a weird number
150.
to divide by 25.
All right, I'm gonna be in character, and I trying to think of the basic math, and I'm a little I can do
Roll
the
for
math. Like, roll for math.
What would that? What kind
got-
of roll is that?
I don't know.
Intelligence
General
checks?
intelligence. General
It's about
intelligence.
31 each.
Yeah. So I got
Oh!
13.
I got a nat one.
Oh
I got
shit!
I got a 13 plus 1, so 14.
So
I got a
Morgan
13
suggests an even
plus-
split, but you can take advantage of like. Actually,
Well, actually, I'm paying for 2 people, so
I
I
don't have a
get a
zero.
little more.
you know what? That makes it a little bit more. That makes it a little easier to divide.
How much are we getting then?
So if we include the log, that makes 5 people, and so
Include
that's an
dumb.
easy
the
30.
law.
Hold on.
So we get
fucking
30
log's getting
each?
paid.
If we want to include the
Gwen's
log,
not getting paid, but a log
I'm
is.
just
Hey,
fucking
Aegis, can I
sad.
do a thing? Can I do a thing real quick?
What do you want to do?
As I'm walking away, so what is it? We have 30 gold?
I think that's what it
Pat
was.
technically gets, or Twig technically gets 60 for the log.
Yes, but you want to do this?
As I'm walking away, I put 10 in Gwen's pockets.
10 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand, please.
God.
Do you want me to roll perception for this, or?
We'll see. Let's see if your passive catches it first.
I got a
13.
17 plus 5.
You might need to roll that perception, buddy.
18, 19, 20,
All right. You do not
22.
notice this. Do not notice this slipping an additional 10 gold pieces into your pocket.
Interesting.
But
I
as
have
you
134 gold.
Go.
as
clear
you
this
leave the
with-
barracks, where would your group's intentions be?
I'm
Where
just
would you
gonna
want to go?
Ask the group, are we gonna go to this abandoned jewelers, or are we gonna go straight to the mine? What's the plan here?
go to the jewelers.
Yeah, that's good. I'd say
Get more
jewelers
information
first.
before we go into their big base of operations.
I agree.
I thought we
Besides,
should
the-
learn more about
The mine is
leader.
yeah, and the mine
Mine's on the
is
way.
unknown territory for us. Me and Morgan know this town pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right that we know nothing about this leader apart from his name?
I know what's
You
in the papers
you know
about him.
you know that he was arrested a month ago but broke free after 3 days. One way. Well, he got out one way or another after 3 days. You know. Well, Vis knows one thing. I don't know if she shared it with everybody.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so that's to Vis's knowledge right now.
Oh, I completely forgot you got told something secret. In character.
Yeah, you guys know he was in prison for 3 days, seemingly disappeared overnight, and has been at large since then, which is why his bounty is as high as it is.
Okay. So,
But apart from
physically,
that, mine raiders have been basically breaking into the mines, stealing precious metals, stealing equipment, and basically holding up so that it cannot function as normal as it should, and that's putting a strain on the town because its exports are not really being exported right now,
Mm-hmm.
which
then.
is
Well,
bad for business.
Bad
if we're all in agreement, let's head towards the abandoned jewelers.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be me asking. So this is starting to get late.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. So I think this is a good natural stopping point.
It did just hit 5 a.m. for me.
Yeah, I don't want the sun to rise because I do still have planned what's next, but again, it is late, and I do not want us to
Yeah, let's.
continue
I think
going
this
on.
is.
This is a good
the-
natural stopping point, I
This
think.
is good natural stopping
If
point. I
everyone's
agree.
good to stop, I would like to sleep.
I
All right.
Sounds good.
I'll
Yeah.
allow it.
I hope everyone had a
Allow.
nice
allow it.
session.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to
Hey.
use.
Hey guys,
First
I
was the
finally met you all.
combat, and this.
Yeah,
was
you guys
the...
met the Dragonborn man, Gwyn.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
It's fucked
Yeah.
top-notch intimidation tactics.
And Mira got her apology.
Yay.
Yay.
Did some morning exercises.
Yes.
AJ, I'm going
Oh,
to be
God.
using that stare a lot in that
Mhm.
way to where to most to
Is
just
that an
how she
actual
seems
class
every
feature?
day. No, that my background is I'm a haunted one, so I've been through a lot of
Ah.
stuff, but I have a look to my eyes that makes
People-
it just
That's
like
like a
people can-
defined class feature.
Yeah, people are able to tell that she has seen shit.
so it's like intimidation tactics or just kind of just like, hey, I'm not your just average ordinary drow.
I need to keep
I'm
it.
not
I
the
should,
normal
I
white
should
girl.
keep my class features in mind more often.
Yeah. Your class features
But
and
hey,
your
just-
and your
yeah.
and your background. Your background do have advantages.
I'm going to be using it that way to where normally it's just like you can't really tell unless Vis wants you to tell because I'm putting it as she's been trained well enough that like she knows what to
For sure.
do to give people just a like you
An
There's
insight
nothing wrong.
into what she's about. Yeah.
What the hell did I just
and then
do?
she can just simply
What
just
did you
go
just do?
how did you
Navigator's
do
tools.
Oh, I rode 14 for navigator's tools.
Shit.
We know where we're going.
Let's go.
Southeast is this way.
Yeah, you got your compass. You do have a compass on hand, by the way, Gwyn. Technically, that's part of a navigator's equipment.
What if
So,
I
but yeah, Vis went to go figure out some stuff about the mines. Twig found out that his woods might be cursed,
Yes, by a blight.
and
I was just generally helping out.
yeah, you were helping out the town, being the helpful lass that is Morgan.
Yeah.
I'm doing my rogue kind of thing.
And just for the sake of time, it is still, say, very early afternoon in the day right now. So there's still plenty of the day left come the next session.
Excellent.
Excellent.
And it sounds like from the sound of things, you guys are going to be investigating the abandoned jewelry. The abandoned
I
jewelers.
believe so.
Yes. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good time.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I hated it.
Ah, shit! I
Yeah,
knew I should just
Twig,
only do
Twig wasn't
combat.
in the shadows enough.
Do better.
Do better. But yeah, this was obviously just a sort of a role play session. There was no combat to this one. No one started any fights.
Twig's always
No,
threatening
because
other
I
demons.
wanted
Yeah,
I
and
wa-
no fights were arbitrarily thrusted upon you via funny little bandit mans trying to steal people.
I wanted
Yeah,
to mess
I
around
let-
with thieves kind a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these
I let all right.
very nauseous. All right, you have a good rest of your
Yeah.
night, Fia.